What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and I have Ryan and Ajamo Palmer back up in the house. Today, we are back to discuss the results and the happenings of match week 37 of the English Premier League. Guys, the English Premier League is almost over this season, and you know it's been a great one. How are you feeling today, man?
Champion, 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 champion. The day after Liverpool win the Premier League, for 30 years we've been waiting for this. I am so excited. I'm so happy right now. No one can tell me right now they don't have anything over Liverpool. 30 years, Premier League champion. 2019.
Yeah. But listen, man, you became champions a long time ago. You just officially lifted the trophy yesterday. What are you talking about?
bro, I'm excited to see my team lift the trophy yesterday.
Yeah.
Trust me. So,
I'm excited for you guys, man. I could see the excitement on the Liverpool players' face, the fans, you know, they were outside the stadium and everything, you know, so everyone was basically excited about this. I'm happy for y'all. It's good to get the monkey off your back, you know, after years of trying, you know what I mean, and just falling behind and coming in second last season. You deserve it, man. You deserve it. It shows that the team is a true champion team to follow up after what you did over the last three seasons. You guys have been very, very good. You know, Palmer, what are your thoughts on, you know?
Welcome everyone back to the stream, and thanks for following us to the end of the season. I want to congratulate the Liverpudlians, is that what they call it?
Yeah, Liverpudlians.
Yeah, fans, and yeah, I like the celebration and all. I hope that y'all social distancing. But yeah, it's a good victory, good win, good overall season, and I have to congratulate you guys.
Yeah, but the thing about the whole social distancing thing, though, Palmer, we have to realize that this coronavirus it ain't going nowhere, man. So people are kind of figuring out like this thing ain't going nowhere. It's whatever, man. That's what I realize that people are doing right now, because people are going out partying, gathering like if it's nothing. So
yes, I understand that as well, but there's also a real threat as well. So
that is true. That is true. But there's a lot of real threats in the world already. So coronavirus is just going to be an added one. And that's why I think next season we're going to see fans in the stadium again. It might be a reduced number of fans where they're going to do a social distancing type of thing. It's going to be a reduced number of fans, but I think we're going to have fans in the stadiums next season. They've already been proposing that.
I heard that in Germany they're going to have a concert like with 40,000 people, and they're going to test and see how the corona spreads and so forth. So,
oh wow, that's risky. That's a risky thing.
But they are the best in terms of medicine. So if anyone can pull it off, they can.
Yeah. So we're gonna see how all that work out. But next season, it's on the horizon. They might still have 5 substitutes next season. Fans might be in the stadium next season. You know what I mean? And it's one to definitely look forward to, though. So let's get things rolling here. We had FA Cup semi-finals over the weekend, where both Manchester clubs got knocked out by 2 London clubs. Arsenal defeated City 2-0, and Chelsea got, the better of Man United. What was the score of that, though? What was the score of that again?
That's 3-1.
3-1? Yeah. Bruno Fernandes did score a consolation penalty there. So, yeah, it seems like it's a distant memory. I don't even need to, be reminded of those games or anything, because I wanted it to be a Manchester derby final, but now it's a London derby final. So how you feel about reaching the final, Palmer?
I don't want to put it this way, but when Arsenal beat you guys, I was so happy, because I said, if we get any chance of winning this thing, it's better we get to play Arsenal, bro. So it wasn't really anything against City. I was just so happy that we have a better route in the final when I saw that Arsenal won. And the United-Chelsea match, when I saw the lineups, I said, yes, we had a chance of winning. We know that they are a good team, but when I saw how they put the lineup, I said, yeah, we have a chance in this. And when we won, I feel so relieved. I felt so good when we won. But I was high from the Arsenal win, really. So it was hard to go too much above that, really.
Well, United actually overthink the whole game. They change of formation. They switch up the team.
Yeah.
So they kind of overthink it. And the West Ham game, the result kind of affected them, a little fatigue. We're going to get to that. But congrats to Chelsea on that win, man. Giroud, Mount, Harry Maguire own goal,
And
Bruno,
to
Bruno
me,
Fernandes
it should have been
penalty.
3-0. For it to be 3-0, that would have been more satisfying to me, right? Because for them to keep a clean sheet, that is important for the confidence of the defense. And for them to concede that penalty in that manner, it may have affected the whole.
But then again, it wasn't even a defender that conceded the penalty.
Yeah,
so
I know.
It's fine.
It was a substitute that came on and it did that rash tackle. Yeah, but
it's fine though.
You're defending as a team though, as a team unit. So anything happens in terms of decisions against the defense, it's still it covers the whole team, because if you're acting as a defender, you're a part of the defensive unit at the time.
Yeah, but still, you can't really fault the defense because he's not part of it. Yeah. So it's fine though. It's fine.
Psychologically.
That's true. Ryan, your thoughts on these FA Cup matches, man? City got spanked by Arsenal. Aubameyang with that brace. And
well-deserved victory by the Gunners. They play decent and they keep clean sheet, keep Manchester City quiet for the whole game. And it was a masterclass performance by Arteta. He has to give them credit. They score 2 goals. They create the most click-up opportunity, and that's the kudos to the students.
Yeah.
And man, so you see why I was so happy about that match, man. Yeah, let's check it, right? Let me break it down. How I was so happy. You see, when David Luiz made that error against City and he cost them the red card and the penalty and everything.
Yeah.
You guys trouble me because I'm a David Luiz fan. I'm already defending David Luiz. I'm saying if this guy was at Chelsea, he'll be scoring free kicks for us and everything. I said, right now we're taking back at Chelsea because this guy is class. And they call me David Luiz and I'm playing football and trying to make me feel bad, but they don't know that it motivates me. So when I see David Luiz have that masterclass performance, man, I felt so good about it. Because I've been following this guy from Chelsea, from PSG, and even from Brazil. And it's just his personality. The errors in the game make it even fun for me too. Some of the time. But he has a style.
David Luiz bunks back hard though. You gotta shout out David Luiz. He bunks back really, really hard after those errors, the criticism by the media, by the fans, and probably by some of his players, because he had some rotten games. He bunks back really nicely. So the other game,
the mental toughness as well, because some people wouldn't cope, but because of this person, if you look at his CV, he's a champion player. So he knows how to rise to the occasion. And big matches like this, what really counts, he knows how to step up in games like this, the FA Cup.
Look here, if he could bounce back from the 7-1 thrashing that Germany gave Brazil, he could bounce back from anything. Believe that. But the other big talking point from that FA Cup semi-final was David De Gea, man. This guy let in 2 goals that should have never been let in. So, he's too inconsistent, man.
You see, and that's what I'm telling you. I'm not gonna swap the Spanish number 1 for the Spanish number 2 because none of them not good. No one from Spain keeping at the moment. Remember, Spain had a great legacy of keepers. I'm not saying these keepers aren't good, but they aren't living up to the gold standard of Spanish keepers.
They need to try something fresh. I think Spain need to try something fresh in terms of their goalkeeping options. They need to try somebody else, man. There's probably, I wonder if that guy that plays for Atletico Madrid, his name is Adan. I wonder if he's Spanish. He might be Spanish. I think he's a backup keeper. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not, I don't watch La Liga like that.
He's not Spanish and he's uncapped. If he live in Spain for a certain amount of years, he still can be capped.
Yeah. They need to give somebody else an opportunity, man. Seriously, these guys are jokers right now. Both Kepa and De Gea. So the FA Cup final will be between Chelsea and Arsenal at Wembley, August 1st. And guess what, guys? Guess what? What's sweet about it? One of these rookie managers would win their first piece of silverware. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing in the end. It's a really good thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. It probably was getting boring that Pep is, winning the cup all the time and City winning the cups all the time. So, and nobody wants Man United to win. Listen,
but I was telling you as well why I didn't want to predict the semi-final because obviously on farm, City and United were the class teams. But what I'm saying is that these clubs have a pedigree and tradition of winning, and that does something to a team's psyche because say for example, I'm on a team and the team has a long history of winning. It just instills something in me that I know that I am able to win. This is destined for me because I'm a part of this legacy. So when the Arsenal go in the FA Cup walking on and they say amount of FA Cups they have won in the past, they said, man, we have a legacy here, we have to uphold, and it motivates them too. So on pedigree, that's why I didn't want to really predict it. I know that Man United and Man City are the better teams, but on pedigree, Chelsea and Arsenal are championship sides, and anything can happen in the FA Cup.
And as I was saying, nobody really want Man United to win the thing anyway. You know what I mean? They've won enough. They've won enough. And the other thing you were mentioning to me, look, the ball is in Arsenal's court. The thing is called the Emirates FA Cup. You know what I'm saying? So every time when they go to Wembley, it's going to see Emirates all over the place. And that's Arsenal's sponsors, you know. So I think, I know Chelsea are in it. It's anybody's title to win. But look, it's hard to call, man. Both teams defense, you know what I mean, questionable, man. But we don't really want to stay too long on the FA Cup thing, really. Okay. You know what I mean? Because this conversation could go on and on and on. Ryan, any closing thoughts about the FA Cup final? Who you think is going to win or not?
Congratulations to Arsenal and Chelsea. I think Chelsea have the most stronger, better unit, and I think Chelsea going to win.
Palmer, any thoughts on the winner?
To be truthful, Dominic, it is always to lose because the last time we met Arsenal in the final, we beat them. But as I'm saying, like these guys finding form, but I expect us to win this comfortably. How we play, I expect us to play comfortably better than Arsenal. But as I'm saying, it's the Emirates FA Cup final, and it will be treated just like a final. And Arsenal get the better of us in the FA Cup the last time, but we got the better of them in the Europa League. So these teams are even when it comes to cup competitions and anything about Chelsea have the better team.
So you're going for a Chelsea win as well, right? Yeah, you said a Chelsea win, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
why I'm gonna Chelsea in a final and I don't bring Chelsea. I don't care who Chelsea playing.
That's being biased though. You have
to. Listen,
yeah, of course.
No, but we have been in finals.
Okay.
Bayern Munich. Why would I be confident against the Arsenal team that we beat last year?
All right. Okay, my question. Are you going to beat Bayern Munich in the second leg of the Champions League?
All right. In watching that Liverpool match, you see when we came back from 3-0 down, I was very hopeful of the possibilities. I wasn't expecting before, but I'm saying it can happen. The problem with that is the defense.
Kepa.
We are capable of scoring 3 goals against Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
If we can get the
defense, you can't prevent them from scoring 1.
That's the thing. If the defense rises to the occasion, like when they played maybe City or Liverpool in a high stake competition like the FA Cup, they can pull off the result because it was evident Liverpool is on the level of Bayern Munich, and if we can score 3 goals against Liverpool, there's no reason why we can't score 3 goals against Bayern Munich. The problem and all the match would rest on the defense.
Yeah. So agreed with that. I'm gonna be the odd one out. I'm going to say Arsenal win the FA Cup this season. Mikel Arteta, he's going to lift his first piece of silverware. Only, half a season in as a top manager. So, Arsenal, I'm going to go for Arsenal. We're going to move on from that, though. West Ham 3, Watford 1. The first Premier League game we're talking about for today, match week 37. The reverse fixture was also a 3-1 away win for West Ham United. So, they did the double over the London rivals there, Watford. This was the first meeting between David Moyes and Nigel Pearson. And after that loss, Nigel Pearson was sacked by Watford. Third coach to be sacked this season by Watford. They bought the owner, Gino Pozzo. Italians who run the club also run the Italian club Udinese and the Spanish club Granada. It's a three club group. The second managers left, right, and center, and it's because who knows? Maybe because Udinese, I think they're doing okay in Serie A the last time I checked. But Granada came 5th though. Granada came 5th in La Liga. So, they probably saying if Granada they're doing well, why Watford not doing well? You know what I mean? Why you losing to
Granada? They should come in the top 4. Unfortunately, because going to before coronavirus, they was one of the top team in Spain.
Yeah.
is our team of player ready. Remember, they're still in the Europa League. They're still in the Europa League, so it's a very
no. I don't think Granada is in the Europa League still though.
And they knock out Ajax. You forgot?
No, not Granada. You're talking about not Granada. That's Getafe.
Getafe. Sorry.
Yeah.
Getafe.
But yeah, you get it mixed up because I'm like,
Getafe come
Dominic, isn't
they come fifth?
Sorry to cut there. Isn't Watford the parent club of those clubs? Isn't Watford the flagship company?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I think it's a 3-club thing. Udinese is 16th in Syria right now though. But anyways, man, what are your thoughts on Watford sacking Nigel Pearson, man?
Well, they sacked 2 managers before him. They sacked him unjustly because, all right, to me, Nigel Pearson had the experience in fighting the relegation. Leading up to that match that they lost, which I know that cost him, but leading up to that, there were a string of results, right?
Exactly.
Turning around that were on a trajectory that could have led to them staying up. And Nigel Pearson...
Well, they can still stay up.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying that Nigel Pearson was that person that was brought in specifically for that mission, right? And for them to sack him with 2 games left, I don't see the logic behind it. Because this person that they brought in, what would make him be more capable than Nigel Pearson? And it results show because he lost that match very, very, very badly. They lost the dressing room, and because the players, what they had intended to do, it backfired because they intended to motivate the players by sacking person. That's not how you motivate someone.
Yeah. But I think I honestly think it's a personal thing between the Gino Puzzo guy who runs the club and Nigel Pearson. Some argument probably happened.
I was saying that you as well, but think about it. If you have a personal issue between an employee and a manager, you own a company, right? You have a personal issue between an employee, but this employee is giving you maximum production and his contract is set to run out that extent. You let him finish in contract.
But that is how the guy is. He has a track record he's a hothead. He's a perfectionist. If you're not doing well and you're not doing things by his book, he's going to fire you. But it's all right. I think, look, Nigel Pearson gonna get his severance pay anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. He still have to pay the guy, and the guy still had the opportunity to bring up Watford, and he has experience. That's what I'm saying. He has experience in fighting a promotion, relegation. Sorry.
Yeah. Ryan, any thoughts on this, man?
Well, I really disappointed Watford, one of my team that I like in the English Premier League, and to be down in the relegation. And to be 3 down at 36 minutes.
Yeah.
Something really go wrong for Watford. What's going wrong? For the first 36 minutes, they're on a 3 up, and that's poor organization. But you have to give West Ham a lot of credit.
Exactly, because they were fighting
They fly out the block and they was fighting for relegation, and dog down there, and West Ham picking up some okay result under David Moyes, especially at home. They beat Chelsea, and now they beat one of the fellow rivals, 2 back-to-back. London club they defeat, and he has to give West Ham a lot of credit because they just start to come in their own. And you see, they can pull up big, massive result against Chelsea and live at Manchester United. But he has to give them a lot of credit, and now they're saving the Premier League. Kudos to Watford. I don't know where they go from this because honestly, I do not like how they cheat their manager.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous, man. You cannot cheat people like that. And
exactly.
For that, I think they're going to go down.
Listen.
Too much of one thing, no good.
You say you don't know where Watford is going to go. They're going down to the championship, bro. And look, the championship ain't easy at all, man. I'm telling you, the championship is a hard league.
Yeah.
It's a tough league.
This guy that they have now, they probably sack him by the end of summer as well. So.
Well, this guy has been there, though. This guy name is Hayden Mullins. He has been there. He's an interim manager. He was the assistant. He was there when Quique Sanchez got sacked. Yeah. He was there, I think, when Javi Garcia got sacked, if I'm not mistaken. So
I'm aware of that, but because of how the situation has changed, look, it's like when you have it's like a girl, right? And you and her were friends, and then you become a relationship with the girl.
Yeah.
It complicates things. So now that he's the head manager, they would just sack him just like any other manager.
But he is right now not the head manager. You know, he's
not permanent.
He's an interim.
Interim.
Because
he had been in that capacity before.
Yeah. I don't think, look, he shouldn't take that job, man. You know who did that?
That's a dangerous thing to do.
Yeah, you know who made that same mistake? Remember West Brom was in trouble and they sacked the guy, Tony Pulis, and then they brought in Darren Moore, the black guy.
Oh, yeah. And the Jamaican guy did well for them.
And then he did well, almost saved them. They give him the job permanently, and then they sacked him. So
you see the point that I'm making.
He did well, and that was surprise because you see that last year when they sacked him, I think the year before when they sacked him, he was the front runner for the to get promoted. The guy was doing extremely well, good now. You just pick up some laughs, but you have to understand this, Dominic. You're not going to get this out of football because when you see a black manager doing so well, they don't want to bring them up in the championship and all of them stuff.
Look,
they're going to quick to get rid of him.
To be honest, I don't even think it have anything to do with black or white, man. I just think it's a dog eat dog business. It's a cutthroat.
It's not. Listen, Dominic, they was doing good. They was in second when he
got Ryan, I know what you're saying. Valverde of Barcelona, he was winning things, right? When they sack him. It has nothing to do with winning. It has nothing to do with that.
That different, Dominic, because Valverde too many times him threw away. Too many times.
What Dominic is saying, Ryan, is like
it's business, bro.
Look at Chelsea, for example, right? Would sack managers after win the Champions League, after win the Premier League, after win the Europa League, after win Europe? It don't matter. These guys that's how the business is.
Ryan, you are as good as your last job or as your last game. If you at work and you're doing great last week, you could lick out the whole floor with your tongue and clean it, sparkling shine. Next week, they don't care what you did last week. They fire you. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. And we have to learn, you know what I mean, to realize that. But anyways, Mikel Antonio scored again. And we'll get to him. But he scored. Thomas Shusek again, he scored. And Declan Rice with a wonder goal to give.
Wonderful player. Declan Rice.
Yep.
Wonderful player.
Very good player, guy, man.
They really find a guy with England, really find a guy who can angle that ball and break down team. Because
he's good.
England, he's very good, man. And
he should play for England.
Yeah, he does play for England already.
He plays for England.
He plays defensive midfield.
Yeah, he could play as a centre back too.
He should be the defensive midfielder because really and truly England don't really have good central midfielder. They have Dyer.
They need to get. I never rate Dyer. I don't know what it is, but Troy Deeney back the consolation goal. Doucouré, I think he hit the post. Ball came back. Troy Deeney, right place at the right time. Yeah, right place at the right time to put in that goal there. So. Yeah, Doucouré is a good player. You know, every time I say Doucouré, he reminds me of Jay-Z. He always, they got the same kind of face, the same lips and everything. He reminds me of Jay-Z. I don't know. You should go and look at him.
Man. He can drive with that ball from midfield. Powerful player.
Jay-Z, one of my favorite artists, you know.
Yeah. I never used to like Jay-Z, you know, because I used to be a Nas fan. And then I'm like, you know, Nas got kind of boring to me around like 2005-ish. And then I started listening to Jay-Z and I was like, what the hell was I doing?
Missing out on.
Yeah, like what the hell? You know, it just shows you sometimes you have to stop eating chocolate ice cream all the time and try a different flavor or something like that. You know what I mean? You know, but this was a good game. This is a game that I saw. And as I said last week, guys, the winner was going to survive and West Ham, they survive. And, you know what I mean? It was a great win. They rose to the occasion. David Moyes, the boys responded, and they picked up a big win there, man. They picked up a big win.
Big win, massive win for them.
And it's a win that cost Nigel Pearson his job because I think if he picked up a draw or a win, he would still be the Watford manager. The owner wouldn't have been pissed off and, you know what I mean, and they got into some kind of argument or whatever. Tempers probably flared, and the man is a hothead, and he said, man, get the hell out of here, you're fired.
You're not going to get no more good job, man. This guy struggled for getting job, man.
Who, Pearson?
Yeah, he's struggling to end up by Belgium. He have to end up by Belgium. No one in England not going to take an opportunity and give him a chance. Man.
It doesn't matter.
He's not good enough, man.
So wait, you don't think Nigel Pearson is good enough? That what you're saying?
He's not good enough.
But I don't think it has anything to do with Nigel Pearson, though.
Listen, if you mean good enough, it'll be one of the coaches in the championship.
Ryan, that don't make no sense what you're saying.
Go all the way
out of a job for probably a year and a half, Ryan.
Look, Ryan, you know why I say
not in a job now. Pochettino is a coach now?
I think the whole thing with Pochettino is that he just got sacked, so he has to like wait.
Exactly. So they
he has to wait to get
exactly the same
he has
time.
to. I think it's something that you can't take a job a certain time because of the money. Because if you take a job, you miss out on the severance pay. Something like that. Somebody was explaining it to me. I'm not sure.
You see, the thing with a manager like Nigel Pearson, though, I think he put himself in the position in that they know him as a type of manager that you go for it when your team is in a certain position.
Exactly. Look, so, Nigel Pearson should have never took the freaking job. Simple as that. He should have knew that Watford cutthroat freaking team, and he should have never took the job. He should have stayed his ass where he was. He was desperate for work. He took the job and he learned his freaking lesson. That's what I have to say about that. And Ryan, the reason why I don't agree with what you're saying is because you yourself said Unai Emery is a good manager and Unai Emery got sacked. Okay? Unai Emery gets you look, the manager's position is a poison chalice, man. You have to be a Klopp or Pep or let me see who else don't really get sacked.
You have to go back.
Ferguson. Like, look, there's
Arsene Wenger.
Wenger got sacked. Wenger
basically he just overstayed his turn.
Look, Wenger basically got sacked by Arsenal, respectably sacked.
Exactly. And he just overstayed. He was probably 5 years due.
Look, you gotta be a Pep or a Klopp not to get sacked because none of them has. I think Klopp left the Mainz job. He didn't get sacked. And Klopp left Dortmund. And then Pep never got sacked. Everybody else probably got sacked in their career.
Zidane gets sacked.
Well, Zidane fell out with the board and left. But you're right. But Zidane is a...
Enrique didn't get sacked.
Look, Zidane is a rookie. You realize that, right? Zidane just started the other day. But, you know, and he got lucky. He got a great team. Who, Henrique?
No. People need to give the man more credit, bro.
No, it's not about credit.
Rookie in the terms of...
You can't say that,
in terms of his duration.
No, not like that though. Not achievement. It's duration. I just said
in
that.
In terms of duration, I would agree. But in terms of the term rookie, that kind of
but look,
terminology there.
Rookie because he just started managing the other day. Is that simple?
That money. No matter what, if the man have great player. You see so many coaches have great player and still don't win nothing.
Yeah, but...
Listen, that money. Listen and just take a time and listen what I'm saying. The man is a good manager, good motivator, good man management.
I'm not saying that.
Listen.
I never said that.
This show you say people need to give the man more credit because when the man win, listen, man.
I'm listening. Jesus. Just
talk. Champions League. The man win 3 Champions League. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He cannot win nothing without Cristiano Ronaldo. Here comes. Man, lick down Barca. Paf, paf. La Liga cycle.
But
put more respect on the man when he are gonna say
well, let's see if he's gonna win the Champions League this season without Ronaldo. Let's see.
Look how he come down at the ATL come smart, yo.
Shut your mouth, man.
Listen,
you're just a hater, bro. You're just a hater. Simple as that. But anyways, man, let's move on, man. We're not talking La Liga right now, anyways. We're not talking La Liga right now.
No, man.
You're just a hater like all listen, but listen, we're gonna handle Real Madrid easily. Come on.
Because you talk about rookie. Look for your coach, you can't win a champion. 1 Champions League game win.
Is he a rookie though?
Boy, Zidane is not a rookie.
Is he a rookie? No, he's not a rookie. Klopp just won a 1 Champions League the other day too. So what are you talking about? When you come up with your arguments, come correct, bro. Because I'm gonna come.
Dominic, hold on. Is it term that they use doing it? It might confuse some people because rookie is not just duration doing it. It's rookie. Rookie is more complex than just duration because rookie also means experience in the level of performances as well.
Look, a rookie has to do with duration because a rookie player is in his first season or first 2 seasons or whatnot. That's who you call a rookie. Zidane, I use the term loosely.
Exactly. That's a confusion.
I'm not saying I'm correct with what I said. I use the term loosely.
Yeah, sorry.
And I apologize for that. He ain't no rookie, but he he just started. Real Madrid is the only team he managed.
You see, for the purposes of the argument about sackings, Dominic is correct because he hasn't been managing long enough to experience that level of sacking, the number of sackings.
Yeah,
so for the purpose of that, he's right.
Listen, me see Real Madrid, almost the same set of player them, and the coach of them have them sack him.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is.
You have to give the man more respect, bro. I listen on social media.
Ryan,
you guys don't give Zidane.
Ryan, look.
I'm not a big fan of Zidane, but facts is the facts, bro.
Ryan,
the man doing good. The man is doing good.
He's doing good because something is clicking. This thing is a conundrum to me because, look, Pep Guardiola, he always does well. He won the last 2 Premier League titles. What happened this season? Are you going to say Pep is no good? He's not a good manager. He's not a, but he has, wait, let me just finish this. But he has been proven to win things. This season, he didn't win anything. So it all falls back to the freaking players. If the players are not doing well, you cannot blame the manager all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's the players. The manager can't, look, the manager doesn't have the players' bodies. If the player get injured, you can't really blame the manager too much. You know what I'm saying? But also the manager has to learn how to manage the workload of the players. But sometimes it has nothing to do with the workload. It's just an unfortunate event in the game. A player gets injured. So it all, to me, I don't know what it is, man. It all depends on the perfect equilibrium between, the players, the performances, and the tactics of the manager. Because sometimes you play a game, the tactics go out the window within 5 minutes, but your team still end up and win the game because you have to switch things. So it's how the players respond to the scenarios in the game. And City didn't do that this season. Simple.
I think in terms of systematic management and building up match strategy, Pep is superior to Zidane in terms of the system that he uses and how it's cultured in the system and the experience that he has. But in terms of raw man management and getting the best out of your players, Zidane is better at that because when a player comes to Real Madrid and they're saying that Zidane is a manager versus someone else that probably isn't as prominent, Zidane will get more out of those players and there wouldn't be anyone trying to give Zidane that diva treatment then because Zidane is probably a bigger star than all those players at Madrid.
Look, Zidane, and I just read something that the players have been, giving Zidane the credit, saying that he's just good with the players and everything. And you might not even say the same for Pep because Pep is a man, you make a mistake, he's watching you. So, you know what I mean? So it's it's too much pressure.
Zidane is not seen as, that's what I said, a tactical manager, basically. It just seemed like maybe someone motivational, but when time it comes to management, Pep wanted everybody to be perfect because Pep is judge of his past triumphs. So everyone wants Pep to play a certain type of system, that Ajax Barcelona position system, so he's judged highly of that. And if he plays, his standard is so high that if he makes any error, he'll be criticized. But Zidane, if Zidane have a one-off bad match, you don't know Zidane as a person that manages a certain system or a certain tactical formula in terms of he does this and have a consistent result every time. If he makes a one-off error, you say, oh, they will bounce back because that's Real Madrid. In terms of City, they expect the same result.
Exactly. I think the players just responded well this season, and they after the restart, the players just came out. They decided that they want to beat Barca, and they played well. You know what I'm saying? Zidane, he's at the helm, so he gets the credit. But just to finish off this West Ham Watford game, we have a lot of games to go through here. That was a 500 game in West Ham colours for Mark Noble, veteran in the Premier League, man. Very good player in the midfield there. We had a young right back by the name of Ben Johnson making a start there. So coming out from the academy, that's a good thing to see. He has played back-to-back matches as well.
It's Ben Johnson Day, for those who don't know.
Huh?
It is Ben Johnson Day, Thursday.
Oh, today?
Thursdays.
All
Thursdays are Ben Johnson Day.
That's
a local term. Yeah, that's the sprinter.
Yeah,
Ben
the sprinter. Yeah. But I don't know anything about the local Jamaican term.
Oh, well, so Ben Johnson Day is the day before you get paid. It's a bad day for everybody. And Ben Johnson made it bad for our reputation, basically. So that's
okay. I have to talk to you more about that because and Sebastian Haller came back for West Ham after a long injury layoff, man, the most expensive player. So this was a good win for West Ham. Not so much a good day for Watford at all. So I actually want Watford to go down. We'll get back to Watford. There's another Watford game. The next game, guys, Norwich 0, Burnley 2, man. The reverse fixture was a 2-0 win as well for Burnley. And Norwich, man, think the wheels are just... You know, there's a song, and my son listens to this song all the time. The wheels on the bus go round and round, and he's doing his hands like this. Well, the wheels on the bus are just falling the fuck off for Norwich. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what's happening. Because you're at the bottom, you're relegated already, and they go down to 9 men in the first half. 9 men. You know what I'm saying? And it just sums up the entire season. Chris Wood scoring in the 5th minute of extra time there. And that was an overhead bicycle kick by Chris Wood, if I'm not mistaken, that he attempted the previous game against Wolves that got the handball to score the penalty there. So New Zealand's finest popping up again, and that was actually his 13th goal for the season. Yo, this Burnley team is a creeper team, man. Why this guy sucking candy right about now? This Burnley team is a creeper team, and then Ben Godfrey with an own goal to just sum things up. So Emiliano Buendia and Josip Dermich got sent off. You guys saw the Buendia red card though?
I caught this game late. I caught this game when they were at 9.
You didn't see this? Ryan, you saw it?
When they were at 9 men. Was this an early match? I caught this match.
Ryan, did you see the red card?
Saturday, no, I didn't see the. I missed the red card.
Yeah, it was a silly thing though. Him and one of the Burnley players got, you know what I mean, it was Westwood. They got into a little tangle. Players, tackle and they get into the little things. And then Buendia just brought down his arm on the guy's head. He didn't really hit him hard or anything. To be honest, I think it should have been a yellow card, but they sent him off. And
this one I want to talk about, but we get to it later when we reach that match.
He went and actually looked at the screen. Kevin Friend, the referee. All of a sudden, these Premier League referees are looking at the screen. It took them a year to do it. You know what I mean? And then Dermich got sent off, straight red for a lunging tackle. And it was, a 2-0 win for Burnley. So, Burnley, solid season for Burnley. They actually
solid.
9th.
54 points.
Great season, man.
They're looking good, man. You have to give Burnley credit. And that's showing the indiscipline of Norwich. Getting 2 red cards and just a lot of indiscipline at the football club right now. They have some serious job to do when they go down in the championship. But kudos to Burnley, man. 2-0. Another clean sheet. Burnley goalkeeper
15,
winning the goal. 15.
Edison winning it. Edison has 15 too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we play Norwich on Sunday. And I want us to win it so I can rub it in your damn face because
it's tight.
Oh, it got tight. It got tight.
So what are you trying to say?
Look, do you know who Burnley play? They play Brighton, and Brighton are gonna spank that ass. Look, I think it's gonna be a tie, and Nick Pope could end up and win it. But I actually want Edison to win it. He needs to win something this season so he could get a little edge over Alisson there. You know what I mean? And we know Alisson won't win it, so. That is something that I'm actually happy about just because you bring up the Alisson thing all the time. So
Alisson is still the best goalkeeper no matter what.
It's not. That's why he conceded 3 against. That's why he conceded 3 against Chelsea yesterday too, right?
You can't use why used to define best though. You can't just have a loose term as best because if a person won the award.
The best goalkeeper in the world right now.
Look,
what kind of loose term?
Look, Palmer, hear me out carefully, yeah? You listening to me?
Yeah.
We're not gonna go down that rabbit hole.
No, I'm not saying that's not. We just want. No, it's a general statement. No, listen. No.
I know what you're saying, but he wants us to go there.
All right.
You understand? He wants this thing to be about Liverpool. It is already about Liverpool. They won it. They lifted the trophy yesterday, but he wants to take all the shine. You know what I mean? He just wants to suck everything in, but it's not gonna happen. Another top 10 finish for Burnley, and you have to commend them. The squad is thin. The squad is not that young. And the squad is not as talented as it seems on paper, but Sean Dyche just keep doing it time and time again. You got to give it to them, man. I feel bad for Daniel Farker, man. The look on this man's face, man, he's just sad. If you type the word sad on Google right now, Farker is going to show up, man. I'm telling you, that's how sad this guy looks, man. I'm telling you. And it's just a sad
I want to interject with something after this.
Say what you have to say before we move on to the next
I want to congratulate Leeds United on getting promoted to the
Yeah. I had that written down, you know.
For this a very long time. I don't know why I like Leeds. I just like it.
I had that written down. So Leeds United, congrats to them. They got promoted. They won the championship by a big margin. And West Bromwich Albion got promoted yesterday after freaking Brentford. Brentford could have won their game against Barnsley, who are at Barnsley, I think, got relegated yesterday. They defeated Brentford, and Brentford could have got promoted for the first time since 1946. It's crazy. And they failed. That sucks. Are you going to fire the manager?
They have one space in the playoff, right?
Yeah, there's a place. But still, who wants to go through playoffs? Playoffs is a grueling thing.
Yeah.
It's a very, very, very grueling thing. So, you know what I'm saying? So I want to see, because yesterday when I was checking the things, it didn't update properly. So I didn't really get to see who made the playoffs and who got relegated and all of that. So I'm going to pull that up right now.
So I think Fulham, Brentford, and
Cardiff and Swansea. Yeah, so both Cardiff and Swansea. Oh, man. I didn't see the draw.
It's a big thing.
I didn't see the draw. Let me see who playing who. Okay, I don't think the draw. I don't know if the draw is out yet. Oh, yeah.
I think what normally happens is
Cardiff play Fulham. Cardiff play Fulham.
Plays 8,
second plays
and
6.
6 doesn't play each other. That's what normally happens.
No, it's 6. Remember, it's only 6 teams involved.
Yeah, so I said...
4 teams involved. 4 teams.
Third plays...
third play 5th. No, wait. Third play 6th.
Third play 6, yeah, and 4 and...
4th play 5th, yeah. So, guys, we could see one of these Welsh teams back in the league. And to be honest, if I have to be completely honest right now, I want Brentford to come up. I do not want to see... So, I don't know, nothing against Fulham. I don't want to see Fulham in the Premier League again next season.
Yeah, but I have my bias, so you know why I want to see Fulham. But
look, I don't care about the Jamaican players in Fulham.
Yeah, but I'm going to care about
I don't watch. Ryan, I don't want the boring thing next season in the Premier League.
Fulham not boring. Boring.
I don't want Fulham up there next season. They had their chance last year or the year, whatever. Last year they got relegated. They could stay where they at. Cardiff could stay where they at. Cardiff, if they come up, they're going to go right back down. And Swansea could stay where they at. I want Brentford in the Brentford is the club I want in the Premier League next season. I want something fresh, man. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody who win the playoff deserves to come up. So let's.
Yeah, I know that, but still, it's only my opinion.
I appreciate the opinion, but I'm just saying, obviously, why I want Fulham to. We have 2 national players on Fulham.
I respect that. But West Brom, man, West Brom got a guy by the name of Romain Sayers, and he's from St. Kitts and Nevis. So at least there's going to be a Kittitian player in the Premier League next season. And congrats to Slaven Bilic, man. You know, it shows toughness. He got sacked by West Ham. He got sacked. And he got sacked before that too, I think. I can't remember. But he got sacked before. And he brought up West Brom. So you see, Ryan, it's a cutthroat business. It's a cutthroat business, man. You know what I mean? Ask the Italians about it. Ask the Germans about it.
Because some managers, especially in the championship, they just use them for promotion, and after that, they just terminate the contract. And they're successful because they did what they set out to do. They got promotion, but they just don't classify them as good enough for the Premier.
Exactly. Next match, guys. Bournemouth 0, Southampton 2. Southampton with a win again. Nathan Ake got injured. He has been linked to Manchester City. And after a good start to the game for Bournemouth, they just couldn't take their chances. Southampton, clinical as usual. Danny Ings with another goal. Che Adams. Yeah, Che Adams with another goal. Of course, you're going to say it's a spectacular goal because he's a former Liverpool player. Of course, you're going to say that. You know what I'm saying? Of course. But it was a good goal, though. It was a good goal.
Good performance by Southampton. I watched this game. You know, Southampton started the game very well. Was the better team in the first half. But Bournemouth, you can show say they lack something going forward, and my boy Damansi Solanke, and this is the problem with Bournemouth.
Listen to me. What is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you?
What I said, Dominic Solanke. Solanke.
What is wrong with this guy? The man's name is Dominic Solanke. He was your player. Dominic.
Solanke.
My name is Dominic, and you can't say the man's name. What
Mr.
is wrong
Dominic
with,
Solanke.
what is wrong with this guy? Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
this sure that's what Bournemouth go wrong in the market, man. They buy some couple player from Liverpool. Oh my God!
Look, Ryan. It all goes back to things not clicking. Eddie Howe has been in the Premier League for quite a few seasons. They did well. This season, it just didn't click. They had good players. Callum Wilson scoring goal after goal, getting into the England team. Josh King. You know what I'm saying? They brought...
But didn't Solanke bag a few goals recently?
Yeah, Solanke scored.
He was the one that scored, I think.
Against Leicester. Against Leicester, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He scored
what I'm saying, though,
goals for the club.
The point
and
I'm trying to make.
scored another match as well, so...
Yeah, the point I'm trying to make is things are just not working. They have to go back to the championship, get the act together, and come back again. And it could be a very, very good thing for Bournemouth because you have guys like Solanke going into the championship. You have guys like,
if they get to hold on to them, they'll have a good team for the championship.
No, the other player I'm talking about. I don't know if Callum Wilson will go down, but Solanke. If you have Solanke go down in the championship, that could be he could start scoring goals and it could boost his confidence in front of goal. You know what I mean? So it could be a blessing in disguise for Bournemouth, in my opinion, though. But Ings scoring against his former team, he was a former Bournemouth player as well. Harry Wilson did hands the ball. Ings took a penalty, well saved by Aaron Ramsdale. Ramsdale made some very good saves in that game too. Yeah, what are you saying?
What are your thoughts on not celebrating against your former club? Because he scored a goal and didn't celebrate.
Yeah, if you and your former club had a great relationship, you don't need to celebrate. That's your team. You have love for that team. But if you don't really, you and that team had a very topsy-turvy relationship, hell yeah, celebrate the hell out of the goal. You know what I mean? Emmanuel Adebayor, you know what I'm saying? The hell out of that goal.
That he took up he went to take. I don't think he had the full conviction in it.
Yeah, it wasn't a good.
I could be really wrong, but if you watch it and look at his body language, he wasn't in it at all. He wasn't even looking up and all that and how he placed it, and he looked even relieved that it was safe. I don't know how to look at it.
It wasn't a good penalty, but it was a tough game for Bournemouth.
He didn't want to score, man. He didn't want.
That's how I look at it for real. He didn't want to score.
How he didn't want to score?
He
scored already. He scored already.
Yes, but I don't want to bring him team down.
But look, it's not in his hands, though. You know what I mean? They tried, though. Bournemouth tried. They had a goal that was scored by Sam Surridge, a young striker there. And going back to the young strikers like Sam Surridge, going down to the championship, that could help him. You know what I'm saying? He could get more game time and, he could develop his game in front of goal. He scored, but the goal was offside. VAR came into play, offside. And then Obafemi and Che Adams linking up at the end there. Che Adams getting it. You see that? You see Che Adams score against City and now he bagged another one. So you just need to get off your duck and then, you score. You start scoring them for fun. But Bournemouth, man, they need to beat Everton and they need Watford to lose against City, which they did. And then they need Watford to lose again against Arsenal. And then they need Villa to lose their next game, basically, in order to go up. Stay up.
Much. Listen, Bournemouth going down.
Yeah, they're going down. They're going down. They're going down. Definitely going down, man. They weren't good enough this season. So closing thoughts on Southampton season, man. Ryan.
Fantastic season for Southampton to stick with their manager and start to get the result they want, because it's not good to change manager, because Southampton been doing that for the last couple of seasons and they stick to this one. And he's a very good German coach. He's a good coach.
He's actually from Austria, though.
Austria.
Yeah, but he was in the Bundesliga. That's why. Yeah. Palmer, your thoughts?
Some clubs belong in the Premier League because I got an affiliation with them. I get to see them year in, year out, and Southampton is one of those clubs that I think belong in the Premier League.
Yeah. I think you got to commend them for sticking with Hassan Huto, man. And, he did some good business. Some of the players he brought in as well, and they're repaying the faith. And with guys like Nathan Redmond, just constantly performing, Ward-Prowse, you know what I mean? The guy at the back there, the left back, Bertrand, you know, the defenders, Bednarek. You know, him taking Gunn out the goal and putting in Alex McCarthy. You know, it's just good stuff the man has been doing, you know what I mean? Sometimes that's what you need to do. You need to drop a player and then you start getting results. But some managers, they don't want to do that. And that is when it end up costing them the job. Who knows? Maybe Nigel Pearson should have dropped Troy Deeney sometimes or take him off. I'm just saying that. That's just an example. And who knows? He might would have got a result.
I was going to use another example too. Even how Arteta dropped Ozil. Ozil is a good player, but I think he held Arsenal hostage for a long time.
Exactly. That's the thing too. Maybe if Ozil, look, they're trying to see if they could play without Ozil. They see that they could play without him, and they're doing well. Maybe if Ozil was playing, he would have dragged down the team. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, it's a good thing, man. Good thing Southampton stuck with the man Hassan Hooter there, and they survived. They survived, and they're going to finish strongly. Bournemouth actually won the reverse leg too, because I didn't have that written down. That's a great look. They just fell off big time, and they're going down, man. It's good for them. It's good for them. It's not good for them in a bad way, but it's good for them in a good way so that they could rebuild and come again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Southampton dramatically improved in form as well. So if you look at that as well.
Yeah. That 9-0 trashing against Leicester, bouncing back to beat Leicester again. You got to give it to them, man. But next fixture, none of these teams, you know, Bournemouth are going down. Southampton are going to survive. We're going to, you know, I want to actually do a little prediction too of the Sunday games when we're done wrapping these things up. So, Wolves 2, Palace 0, man. Palace, man. Oh, rotten form by Palace, man. After the restart, I think they picked up one draw and lost everything else, man. It's a good thing they survived already, or they would have been in the relegation scrap as well. So, Wolves with this 2 goals there, they're still fighting for European places. Daniel Podence scoring his first Premier League goal there in the 41st minute, and then Johnny scoring in the 68th minute, the left back, after a burst, man. Did you guys see this, the highlights or watch the game when Adama Traore just burst through the midfield and, yo, this guy is something.
Late in this one? I know.
No, he started this game, I think. Yeah, I think so.
What this match
man, full of pace,
wasn't up for it, so I wasn't so interested because when I saw this fixture, I was excited, but Crystal Palace didn't come to the park at all.
Yeah. It's like
Palace on the beach, man. They're on the beach.
Palace just chilling, man, because they survived. They really got nothing to play
it's not
for
beach.
anyway.
They go to the river. They can't afford beach right now.
Look, the reverse fixture was a 1-1 draw. They had a player by the name of Tyreek Mitchell. He got his first ever Premier League start for Palace at left back. So they're just trying things for next season, if you guys realize. You know, this was the 56th game of the season for Wolves. They had a very, very long season, and they've been performing very, very consistently throughout. Podence, as I said, scored his first goal. Adama with the burst there. Jimenez set up Johnny. Jimenez had been
and
brilliant
to back up
this
what you guys
season.
have been saying to him, remember Wolves still fighting for Europe, so
Yeah,
they have
yeah,
more motivation.
Yeah, so Palace, they have been on a, you know, they lose again, horrible start. Horrible after restart. And I think they need to rebuild. They're going to go into a rebuilding phase. The team is kind of old. They need to blood some new youngsters. And you see Hodgson is doing that already. I think Hodgson is going to be there next year again. And, you know, I think next season might be his final season where he's going to, you know, blood some new youngsters and then pass over the mantle to the next.
Oldest manager in the Premier League too.
Yep, one of the oldest in the world too. Club football. Gotta give it to him, man. He survived. They survived. You know what I mean? They survived. So with Wolves, though, they need to win against Chelsea to definitely get Europa League, man. Definitely, and they're still in the Europa League as well. After the first leg against Olympiacos, drew 1-1 on the road. So shout outs to Nuno Espirito Santo and his team. I wish them all the best. I hope they get past Olympiacos. I want Wolves to win the freaking Europa League. I want Wolves in the Champions League next season. Seriously. I want them in the Champions League. They're a very exciting team. I want them to hold on to their players as well. Don't sell Adama. Don't sell Jimenez. And I want them to win Europa League into the Champions League, as I just said. Seriously.
Wait, Man United still in the Europa League?
Yeah, they are.
It's going to be hard.
Listen, they could beat United. It's going to
be
hard, man.
United have problem to beat Wolves, you know.
Exactly. Look.
So, Wolf have a very good team. He has to give them credit.
Yeah, but remember what I tell you guys, about champion pedigree. This thing is not a joke still, It's champion pedigree. When you know this competition and know that you have won it before,
hold on there.
Trust me.
Farmer,
That's true.
same thing me I tell you and Dominic the other day. When you sometimes me I talk, most relax, brother. Man, you not play nobody. But telling you that,
listen, relax yourself.
Exactly.
Relax yourself.
Listen,
look,
prop up themselves.
We're gonna get to Man United game just.
All right.
Just
oh
wait.
My God.
Just wait. I know you don't like Man U, but wait. We're gonna get.
Come on.
Look, we're gonna break. Look,
just.
Ryan, we're gonna break down the thing intelligently. Okay. We're not gonna break down the thing because you don't like a team. We're gonna say it how it really is. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say, oh, Man United is crap because it's a Man City, they Man United. We're gonna break down why they lost. We're gonna break down why they dropped points against West Ham. We're gonna get to that. But Wolves against Chelsea, though. I want to do a little prediction, so I'm not gonna give it away right now. We want to do a little prediction after this, so I'm not gonna get too much. But let's just know it's a must-win game for both teams. If Chelsea draw, it's good for them. They get Champions League. Wolves need to win their game. Wolves need to win their game because they have Tottenham on their behinds, and Tottenhm on the final day they play Crystal Palace. A game I think they're gonna win. Mourinho not gonna lose here. I personally, this is a personal thing. I don't want Tottenham to qualify for anything. Seriously, I want them to drop out and get 8th. No, they can't get 8th, but. They are going to get 7th. They are going to get 7th or 6th. But I want them to get 7th, and I want Arsenal to win the Europa League so Arsenal could get the Europa League. No, not the Europa League. The FA Cup, so they could get the Europa League spot and Tottenham would miss out. That's what I want. That's what I want. You know what I mean? That's just a little thing there that I actually want to happen. But well done, Wolves. 2 consistent seasons after getting promoted. And the reason why, they are backed financially. Well backed financially. So when you people talk about City and money, how you think Wolves are doing well? It's because of money. Chelsea, money. Liverpool, money.
Yeah, we have money, but we couldn't get to spend it.
Money.
We have money, but we couldn't get to spend it.
Yeah, but you had the players already. You know, especially Liverpool with the money. Especially. That's why they don't want to spend now. They have spent so much that they're like, yo, chill out on the spending, man. We spent way too much. That Van Dijk, you know what I mean? That Van Dijk money. Wait, did Liverpool get all the Coutinho money already though?
No.
Maybe that they don't get is the refund for his bad performances.
Maybe they get the money though, because maybe Barcelona got the money on credit or something, and Barcelona.
I wouldn't pay the balance. I would just send him back.
But look, I actually saw something this morning on Coutinho, and to be honest, I wouldn't mind having him. I wouldn't mind City having him though. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea, you wouldn't mind having him, right?
You see, players, sometimes when they go to a different league, a different environment, they take a while. I know we have this argument already about the professionalism, but when you're in an environment that you're comfortable with, that you have been having results in before, he will thrive again in the Premier League. I don't see why he wouldn't.
I want him to come back. I want him to go to Arsenal. I think he could go to Arsenal or like a Newcastle or one of them teams if Newcastle get taken over, or even a Tottenham. Seriously, he ain't going back to Liverpool though. Ryan, you think he's going back to Liverpool?
I don't see him at that, but he could have.
Unless we get him on loan.
Yeah, that's the only how you're going to get him, because you're not going to spend 40, 50 mil.
He don't work that.
He has worked that.
He don't work that in the last 2 years,
You guys
bro.
are disrespecting.
Listen,
you know?
Ryan, for you to say Philippe Coutinho don't worth $40 million is nonsense, because this guy is a Brazil international. This guy this guy is coming from Bayern Munich and Barcelona.
Exactly.
He's under 28. Am I fair to say that, right?
He's about 27, 28 maybe. Yeah.
All right. This guy has to be worth $40 million,
Ryan.
This guy, for the last 2 years, he's not performing, bro.
Ryan, listen to me carefully.
No, but it's not all about performance.
Right? I watched Philippe Coutinho in a game, right? That Barca, Barca, I think it was a high-scoring game. I can't remember. I just tuned into a La Liga match. Messi wasn't playing. And if you see this guy perform, man, Philip Coutinho performed when Messi wasn't playing. And I was like, oh, man. Is playing with Messi the problem, or Philip Coutinho is the problem?
Yeah, because look at Griezmann, man. Would you say Antoine Griezmann is not a $40 million player? Look at his form.
Listen what I say.
This guy won the World Cup, has to be.
Philip
Coutinho, Griezmann is a fantastic player.
No, but Coutinho is also a fantastic player.
He is.
No one taking away that from Philip Coutinho. Just listen to me, guys. Because sometimes when I talk...
Man, just talk, no, man. Just talk. You know what I'm saying?
Philip Coutinho is a good player. But what he has done the last 2 years, he is an inconsistent player, bro. The man inconsistent, bro. So when people go talk about him, just listen. When people go talk about him, 50 and 60 million, when? That was...
What is your evaluation of Philip Coutinho? What is your evaluation?
Yeah,
how much
right now, Philip Coutinho worth 35 million.
Listen, Philip Coutinho is worth 145 million euros. That's how much he's worth.
Barcelona get robbed.
Listen, so you guys finessed Barcelona out of 145 million.
We robbed them.
You finessed them, basically.
Listen, I tell you guys, Philip Coutinho at Liverpool is a decent player. One problem I have with him, bro, two them play good. And then him missing next week. And then him come back in a spectacular. And social media, Philip Coutinho, world class strike. And then next month, just listen up. Then next month, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, me what Philip Coutinho close up, inside, out. So whenever I say Barcelona is Messi, you talk about a year and a half ago, bro.
Yeah, but he didn't.
In terms of, he's not a world-class player in terms of his consistency, but he has world-class performances.
Yeah,
he has potential to be world-class.
Value 40, man.
Look,
$40 million.
Look here.
The quality in farm, him think job, brother. Him value job.
Look here.
He value can't drop from 140 to 40, bro. You can't lose.
Look, his value right now is 56 million. According to Transfermarkt, it's 56, right? When he was sold, even when he was at Barcelona, he was valued at 120 million at Barcelona. He reached a peak of even 150. So his value, while at Barcelona, was very high. Look, at Liverpool, he was only valued around 65 million.
But this is the thing I'm saying in that money. Let's look at it, that money.
Wait. Let me just say this. Let me just finish off this thing here. I'm giving some cool stats right now.
Yeah.
Philip Coutinho at Liverpool in January when he left, 90 million euros he was valued, right? He was 25 years old. His value peaked even while he was at Barcelona to 150 million euros. So he did have a little success at Barcelona. Because if you go back and you check his stats.
When he joined in January.
Brian, stop cutting me off, please. Stop cutting me off. I'm giving some stats right about now. Look, 76 appearances for Barcelona. 21 goals and 11 assists. That's not bad. Compared to 201 appearances for Liverpool, 54 goals, 45 assists. So if he played for Barcelona 200 times, it would have been similar numbers to what he did at Liverpool. So when people say that Philip Coutinho failed, I don't think he failed. I think it's something internal with him, and I think it's something with him and Messi not getting along or something.
Nothing wrong with him and Messi. You know what's the problem? Philip Coutinho, just listen to that man, Sometimes when
just talk.
The man at a bigger club where we Liverpool fans and Liverpool can keep up with us. Okay, he can miss him for 3-4 match. At Barcelona, he can't do that. They pay so much money, they want quick result. And that's the problem. What Coutinho do for the last couple weeks, for the last 2 years?
You're right about that.
He hardly can't even play at Bayern Munich. So what people come telling me about 56 million? That's joke, bro.
He was injured. And right now,
before me injured, not even playing for Bayern Munich. He sit on the bench.
Yeah, but that's why they brought him in, though. You know what I'm saying?
For what?
They brought him in. They brought him in maybe to look at him and see if he could be a potential option for
potential. Listen, they have the option for buying over 100 million. But Bayern Munich not crazy like Barcelona.
Yeah, I know that. But
crazy.
the thing is,
Coutinho inconsistent, Dominic, and he's not at Barcelona level. He should be patient and stay at Liverpool. It would be a flourishment.
So he's at Liverpool level that you're saying then.
Listen, he have the potential. Listen, hold on. He have the potential to play for Barcelona. But as I'm saying, he's not the finished article yet to go to Barcelona.
So
he has that potential to go.
So basically,
he just needs to stay at Liverpool for 1 or 2 more years. He leaves Liverpool when he was 25. How Coutinho has the need to do? He has still have time. Listen, I don't get the craft yet. What I need to be successful at Barcelona, stay at Liverpool till 27. Jurgen Klopp. He'd be a monster right now at Barcelona. And be
that's true.
This guy is impatient.
So
I don't need him at the club. I didn't even want him at Ifra alone. Coutinho, bye-bye. This team is bigger than you. I don't need you. Not good enough.
But I've heard you said many times that you want him back, though.
No, I changed my mind. I don't need him. I mean,
okay,
this team
so going forward,
I don't need him.
Going forward, I don't want you to say you want Coutinho on loan.
No, I don't need him. I don't need him.
But from what you're saying there, basically, Coutinho thinks that Coutinho thinks that Barcelona is a bigger club than Liverpool, better team. That's why he left.
He said he want to win title. Hold on. He said he want to win title. How much title Barcelona win for the last 2 years?
I think they won. I think he won one with Barcelona.
Consistently.
Right? Yeah, they win.
Listen to me. Yeah, the question I just asked both of you guys. How many titles Barcelona has won in the last 2 years?
At least 5.
They won things, man. Ryan, he won 2 titles at Barcelona since he went there. And he look, the man. Listen, Ryan, you gotta
don't tell me about Bayern Munich, you know. Don't go here.
Could you wait?
Listen.
Could you wait? Could I say something, please? Could you wait? Listen. He wanted to win titles. There's no denying that he won titles. He left, he won titles. He won 2 at Barcelona. He won 1 at Bayern Munich. He won titles.
He still don't win nothing because he leave Liverpool and Roberto Firmino win 4.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say, he left too early. We're gonna summarize by saying Philippe Coutinho left too early. It was a calculated. It was a very impulsive, I should say, not calculated. It was an impulsive move. It was an error, in my opinion, for him to leave Liverpool. Could I finish, man? Could I finish, please? I let you talk. Could I finish? You Liverpool fans are rude. Telling you. Let me finish. He left too early. He should have stayed his ass at Liverpool. He would have won a Champions League. He would have won the league title. He would have won the Club World Cup. And he would have won the Super Cup. And he would have kept his integrity and his pride intact. Now, he's homeless. Nobody wants him. He's worth nothing. And right now, he's living in regret.
I agree with what both.
Listen, one more thing before I leave. One more thing before I move from the situation. Listen, sometimes your parents say you must listen to yourself. Don't listen to people's opinions sometimes. He made Neymar pain him head.
Yeah.
When him score big goal, Barcelona sign him. And what did he do? What Neymar do to him? He wanted to go to play for Barcelona with him friend Neymar. Neymar run. The Neymar don't have no loyalty, nobody. And he make Neymar getting into him head. And him even play with Neymar at Barcelona.
That's the word. Look.
Out.
That's the word. Liverpool. That's the word. He has no loyalty. Who knows? He could end up at PSG too. He could end up at PSG. But, guys, we're going to move on to the next game, though. That was a good little conversation about Philippe Coutinho. You know what I'm saying? He might just end up at Chelsea, too, so you never know. But Brighton
Chelsea don't need him. He have Kyver. They're going to get Kyver. They don't need baggage. Coutinho is baggage.
I mean, Dominic was early, so yeah.
Yeah.
Move on to the next one.
Brighton 0, Newcastle 0. This game was a dead rubber, basically. No consequences. Brighton just basically secured their safety, 38 points. They mathematically could have got relegated still, but it would have been, it wasn't going to happen. It would have taken a miracle. And they would play a fourth consecutive season in the Premier League next year. Newcastle, 44 points. Dubravka, the keeper, has made the most saves this season in the Premier League. So that's good. They have a solid man in the back there. And there was quite a bit of chances created by both teams, none taken. And the only thing I have to say about this whole thing, I want to say good job to Graham Potter. First season in charge of Brighton. He did a great job. Newcastle, what's his name again there? I forgot his name right now. Damn. He's probably not going to be there when they take over the thing because I can't remember his name right now, man. I don't, like, oh, man. Steve Bruce, man. Oh. Steve Bruce did a solid job as well. Guys, are we going to see the Newcastle takeover? Are we going to see it? Do you think so? Before the next season starts?
You know what the problem with this Newcastle thing? Some corruption has been going on with the down there because some rights with the Premier League. They are doing some stuff where they're not supposed to do. They don't get the rights to show the league in some mix up. They have to sort out that, and the Premier League trying to get lawyers to sort out that fate.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they are. I don't really want to get into that, but for me, I don't see this been over a couple months. Well, no, we're going to see a Premier League takeover because they have to sort out some paperwork.
Look here, what I have to say about that is everybody who wants to see the takeover is a bunch of fucking hypocrites, all of them, because they criticize City, they criticize PSG. Yeah, look, they criticize PSG. And now they want Newcastle to get taken over, and it's going to be the same oil money that they criticize. You see what I'm saying? It's going to come being pumped into the... And that's why I tell people, you talk about the oil money, but you fail to realize that same oil money feed millions of people in the UK and other places. So if you take the oil money out of it, people are going to lose...
But you know the problem to
you understand?
Some of these persons who own the Manchester City and want to take over the Newcastle. Do you know that a lot of people in that country crying out because they're not cheating them well?
What do you mean? Like in their countries?
Two separate countries.
Yeah, this is okay. Saudi Arabia is gonna take over Newcastle. Saudi Arabia, basically.
And they're not taking care of their family. They're not
taking their... Yeah. It's a lot of... it's a whole controversial topic that I'm not going to go down in that rabbit hole. And I think the English and they're just a whole hypocrite. It's a hypocritical society where you go and you say you don't want money. You don't want these new things to happen, like
the reason
clubs getting taken over, but then you are allowing these sheiks and these rich Chinese billionaires to invest in the clubs and to take over the clubs, and then that's what it's all about.
It's hypocrisy, right? Because you see these Islamic countries, they sponsor the Emirates, they sponsor Man City, they sponsor in Barcelona, right?
They sponsor in Arsenal too.
Yeah, that's it. That's the Emirates, Arsenal.
Etihad.
Yeah, and Etihad and City. So these companies have been in England and Europe for a long time, though. And we see football, you put it to a forefront. You think the Saudis don't have business acquisitions in other aspects of society as well?
Exactly.
They own different companies, cement, steel, whatever you can conceive. They have shares in that as well. But when the FA comes in, now these things are highlighted because football is such a global spectacle that people will comment on it. You see, if this was a different industry, it would be sold and acquired a long time ago. Look here.
If somebody messaged the three of us and say, guys, I like your show, we don't have a sponsor. We don't have no money we're getting from this. We're doing this for fun. We're doing this, to just chop it up. And some rich person come in and say, we want to sponsor the show. Just promote our company. Put the logo right next to the side there. It's a no-brainer. We're going to take it. We're thinking business. Money talks. They come to the Premier League, the FA, the investors come in with the money. Listen, more money in my pocket, I'm happy. They accept it. That's what it is. Unless a rule like what's in Germany is implemented, you're just going to see this happening all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's what it's all about. It's a cash grab. It's a business. So the takeover, it might happen eventually, but I don't too care about it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I said the first time. I don't care about it personally, but guess what? Newcastle is a club in a position in that it's marketable, right?
Yeah.
So it will be taken over eventually. They should just be patient and try to fix their club organically and internally, and rather than waiting for a takeover.
But the thing is, that is very difficult to do because some of these owners are stingy. They don't actually want to put the money into the club as well. You know what I'm saying? So when you have these, you know what I mean? When you have these companies that want to come in and put money into the club, bring money into the league, then is when they're allowing them to come in because more revenue is better.
But these traditional clubs pride themselves on having academies and organic growth as well. That's what they boast on, having people from the local communities. And if come from the Newcastle area, right? And they can develop academies there and have that's what they normally brag on. You know?
But it gets to a point where it cannot sustain itself. Hence the reason why you have to allow an investor to come in.
Yes, because that's the problem. No, but what I'm saying, you can't count on that investment right now. You still have to get on with it. It's life. It's part of life. The deal might fall through. What they're going to do? Give up on the club just because it hasn't been acquired by someone else? You have to just continue doing what you're doing.
It's a topic that, you know, we could go on all day. And we're going to move on to the next fixture. Sheffield 0, Everton 1, man. Big win for the Toughies there. Sheffield, a mixed bag of results after the restart. And they have officially missed out on European football, which is a good thing. Very, very good thing for them. We had, Ryan, I know you've been saying that all the time. Since the restart, Sheffield, these are their results since the restart. 0-0 draw, 3-0 loss, 3-0 loss, 2-1 loss. They defeated Tottenham, drew to Burnley, defeated Wolves, defeated Chelsea, lost to Leicester, and now they lost to Everton. They have been very inconsistent after the restart. And I'm glad that they missed out, though, seriously, because they can now, you know, they have a platform to work with next season, and they don't have to worry about playing on Thursdays. They don't need that. They definitely don't need
That's great for the football club. They can try to stay up in the Premier League because this is the next aim for them. They survived the first time. This around, they have a platform, as we say, to build on for next season. Just a few more players to add to that Sheffield United team and make them be a solid. Because in my opinion, I think there's a solid Premier League team. They're solid just like Southampton and them, but they need to try to get a goal scorer.
Yeah. Wait a minute. They need people. They need proven goal. They need to bring in somebody who could put it in the back of the net consistently. That's
Definitely.
what they need.
A player like when Charlie Aston. Do you remember him? He used to play for QPR and
yeah.
He's a striker for West Brom now, getting a lot of goals. Do you know that?
Not familiar with what West Brom has been doing though.
I've been checking it on my phone for the last couple of weeks and stuff. So Charlie Aston is the striker for West Brom.
But he might come up to the Premier League and actually struggle to score goals.
No, remember him, he's been scoring goals for QPR and been scoring for Southampton.
I know that.
Remember him
Charlie, they was in the Premier League for quite a while.
No, Charlie Aston, not Adam.
Charlie Aston.
Yeah, but look, the Premier League is a different animal these days, you know. So,
but remember, he's a proven Premier League goal scorer.
I know that. But what I'm saying though, when the Championship and the Premier League is different. When you come up, you're gonna be like, whoa, man, I don't think Charlie Aston is gonna be the man for the job. We need somebody else. You understand?
A different level.
Exactly. It's a whole different, higher quality, man. Higher quality. So in this game for Everton, Carlo Ancelotti started the young centre-back Jared Brantwaite. That was his first Premier League start. So that's brave. You see teams that are looking at what they want to do next season. Back-to-back losses for Sheffield. Can no longer get Europa League. We already addressed that's a good thing. This was a needed win for Everton. They needed this win. They have been, picking up a mixed bag of results. Sigurdsson. Gylfi Sigurdsson, very inconsistent, but the Swansea man put the ball on a platter for Richarlison. Richarlison, man, I absolutely love this guy. I don't know what it is. Had a wicked header. I don't know how long could Everton keep Richarlison? How long?
I think Charles is better than Jesus.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that.
I think he should Manchester City, but it's going to cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Remember, a 50 million they buying for.
Wait, what are you saying there, Palmer?
He was thinking to Barcelona as well. But if I'm Richarlison and I'm working under Carlo Ancelotti and Barcelona is in dismay now, I wouldn't go to Barcelona. I would stay and work
with the thing is, players want to go to Barcelona.
Yeah, I understand that, but what are you leaving to?
It doesn't matter though. Players want to go to. It's like, for example.
I understand, but I said if it was my personal choice. Alright, think about it this way, right? If you are at City and working under Pep Guardiola, why would you go to Barcelona? Think about that.
Look here, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. If you're working under
Pep Guardiola, Barcelona legendary player and manager, right? Why would you leave a Pep Guardiola City and go to Barcelona?
Let me tell you why. Because when I was little, I never thought about Man City. I thought about playing for Barcelona. I saw Ronaldo did it. You know, R9. I saw the greats do it. I saw Messi do it. So I want to be that player. I want to go there. It's like, for example, if I'm here right now doing my little thing on my channel by myself, and then let's say, for example, ESPN just called me and say, yo, Dominic, we want you to do a segment every day. Just make a nice video about this topic. We're going to send you the topic. You share your thoughts and just send it back to us. And we're going to pay you X and X of money. Listen, whatever else I have to do on my channel, I have to put that aside and I have to take up the better offer. It's all about the better offer. What's better for me? So for Richarlison, for example, I'm not saying I'm going to sell out or Richarlison should sell out and leave Everton.
Right now as well, Dominic, right? A lot of players that even playing for your team, City, are Man U fans, right? And they saw Pep Guardiola at City and they chose to go to a Man City rather than a Man United at the time. Because
at Man United at the time, it was not in their best interest because Man United are struggling. Why would you want to go to a team that's struggling when you could go to
point what I'm making is not the same, but it's similar in that Everton has a chance of being more stable because of the person at the helm.
True.
Whereas Barcelona doesn't have a manager right now. They're going to suck.
Setien, you think so? But hear this, but hear me. Carlo Ancelotti's job isn't safe too. And I think when it comes to look, we don't know who's going to get sacked. I was saying the other day, I don't know who's going to get sacked next. And then you messaged me and told me that Pearson got sacked. I was like, what? I didn't, look, there was no Premier League manager who was on the verge of getting sacked. Not even Daniel Farker. You know what I'm saying? But a manager that could actually get sacked next season is Ancelotti. I won't be surprised if he gets sacked next season. I would not be surprised because of the expectations that Everton might have for him and the money they might spend in the summer.
To me, he will have a transfer window, right? And how I see this team approaching games from before, I will be shocked if they don't pick up the results. I don't expect them to get top 4 or anything, but I expect them to be in the top 7. If that doesn't happen, I will be totally shocked.
Look, if they need to get top 7, if they want to get top 7, they need to hold on to Richarlison. They need to bring in some talented players.
That's what I'm saying. They have to keep players like Richarlison. And I'm saying if he stays and works with Ancelotti, they can achieve that. But if they're going to send him to Barcelona, that would be very difficult because they would have to replace him.
Another thing, you mentioned, you up there in the red, you mentioned Jesus. You like to taunt Jesus. Jesus has been very good since he came to City, you know. I don't know if you realize that.
He play against a smaller team.
Stop your nonsense. There's players who just bully smaller teams all the time. All the time.
When I'm start to give, listen, when I'm start to give, listen. Look, when I'm start going to respect Jesus, when he can step up against the likes of Manchester City, Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, them team there.
Does everybody on your team do that? Everybody on your team do that? No. Roberto Firmino does not score against all the big teams, and he just got his first goal at home. So don't bring that to me.
What are you talking about?
Firmino, I know
Where's
works
goal for
hard.
this season?
on top. Listen to me.
I know he works
score
hard.
on Tottenham. He score on Chelsea. He score on Arsenal.
Look,
he
he
score on
is
Man
your
U.
striker. Where is he in the goal charts? Nowhere to be seen.
Listen,
Nowhere to be seen. I don't care what you want to say. Jesus has 66 goals in 150 appearances, mostly coming off the bench. That's a great return if you ask me.
Listen, you see, on the topic of Jesus versus Firmino, for me, I feel more comfortable with these strikers. I'm not playing down any of them because they have two different roles. For me personally, I prefer to see Jesus playing for Brazil because of how he can link up. This guy cannot also
fit the system. He fit the system. He fit Brazil's system.
That's what I'm saying.
Firmino should just convert himself to a damn midfielder already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that would be good for Brazil to even have Firmino supplying a Jesus.
You should
just have Neymar on the wing and have someone else and maybe Everton or Coutinho on the other wing.
Look, in FIFA Ultimate Teams, there's these consumables that you could use. You could buy them, and it converts a striker to a CM or a cam. Coutinho should just buy one of those and just blend it up and drink it and just transform himself into a midfielder that Liverpool needs. Firmino, yeah, Firmino.
Firmino is a midfielder still in it.
Yeah, he's a midfielder. He's not a forward, so you should stop comparing him.
Brazil set up like that, they can use one strike and everyone is
excuse me. So who was compared Jesus is Roberto Firmino?
Listen, bro, right off. Simple as that.
Can I ask you one question?
Right off a Jesus tip. Right off a Jesus.
Do you think Jesus? Do you think Jesus is better than Origi?
Listen, 100% better. Get the hell out of here with that bullshit.
Yo,
get out of here with that, man. I don't even want to listen.
Don't entertain it. Don't entertain it.
I'm not entertaining this, man. Next topic. Next topic. You had your chance. You come with some bullshit, bro.
I'm asking a question. Hold on.
No. I don't want to hear that.
You have none of the baby wipes side of you?
Listen, I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that. Listen, I don't want to hear
none of the baby wipes side of you?
I don't have no baby wipes.
Take a look at my wipes and wipe off your mouth, man. 200 wipe off with the mouth, man.
Listen, we talking shit. You're the one talking shit here. Listen. Origi, 3 goals this season. Origi is trash.
Listen.
Okay?
Listen.
Let me just put it out there right about now.
Origi is better than Jesus, bro.
You see, Origi
better than Jesus.
These guys score important 1.5 goals.
Origi is not better than anybody. Origi is in the category. Let me tell you the category you put Origi into right now. Joel Linton, Che Adams. You understand? Michael Obafemi. You see what I'm saying? Christian Benteke.
Igalo.
Oliver McBurney. Not Igalo. David McGoldrick. That's the kind of category that this man is in right about now. Divock Origi is a good player, Don't get me wrong. He's a good player. But look, Liverpool ain't using him. If Liverpool ain't using him, what does that tell you? If Liverpool ain't using him, and whenever he plays, what does that tell you?
Farmer, can you get piece of them banana leaves in your backyard and give them and make him wipe off his mouth?
Listen, Ryan, you need the banana leaf more than I do, and you need toilet paper more than I do for your damn mouth.
Listen, I don't want you guys small up. Jesus is a good striker. Listen,
Jesus could dribble. If Jesus play under in a different system, you're gonna see goals. If Jesus, for example, wait,
Pep Guardiola consistent in a big game use Raheem Sterling as the number 9. Because Jesus don't turn up in the big game.
It's a tactic. It's a tactic. You fail to realize that. It's a tactic.
Not good enough. Jesus hardly start against a big team.
It's a tactic, though.
Jesus is the team them for alerting Orange and them team down in the bottom.
Stop your nonsense. But you still have to do a job against those teams, though. Because if you don't do a job against those teams and you lose, what happens to you? You drop out of the cups.
I never see Jesus.
Remember the striker that played for Brazil named Joe.
I never see Jesus.
Wait.
Remember the striker played for Brazil named Joe. And he used to have
for City
and Hulk. Jesus is a world better than these players, you know. So Jesus is a good player. It's not world better, he's a good player.
Listen,
I
Jesus
never see
is
Jesus
a great player.
bad up. I never see Jesus bad up for Arsenal or a Man or a Tottenham.
Jesus plays for Brazil. He plays for Brazil.
The man that this man for people. What are you talking about?
Man, listen, you're biased, bro. You're biased.
Liverpool
But anyways,
got World Cup when he was 18, you know. 18,
it doesn't matter.
You know.
How old was Jesus when he? How old was Jesus? How old was Jesus when he broke out? Very young. Okay.
Liverpool very young. I tear up in Belgium.
But Ryan, why you doing this? Why you beating a dead horse? Divock Origi ain't nobody, bro. Come on.
So why do you need to compare Origi to
exactly? Look, Ryan is just trying to build up a dead argument. I understand what you're trying to do, but it's dead, man. It's dead. Come with something better, man. You're losing. You bring Gomez. Gomez got nutmeg yesterday by Pulisic. That's it. You bring Van Dijk. He's making mistakes. You bring Alisson. He's giving away goals. He ain't got the golden glove. You know
that was in Jamaica, Ryan. You know that would be the biggest thing. That would be bigger than all the goals, no? Because that's salad that is clear, man.
Listen, let's move on. Let's move on to the rest of the game.
He went to McDonald's and he look. Christian Pulisic went to McDonald's and he said, "Could you give me the Caesar salad, please?"
You can't say anything about Gomez again, Ryan. He can't come back.
Exactly.
Look at Van Dijk face when Van Dijk sees Gomez.
Van Dijk was so money. We are mash up the show. Let's get back to the writing.
We're mashing up the show now. Anyways, guys, Tottenham 3, Leicester City 0. And own goal there by Justin. I think it was Justin own goal.
I think Son.
Could I finish, please? Could I finish? You're very unruly, man. You should talk to Popcorn and them and do a link up or something. You and Popcorn, because you're unruly. Let me just finish, man.
Don't put me in them be a chat there now. Be and teach them, man, about Papi.
Listen, let me just finish what I'm doing. 6-minute own goal, Son shot, bounce off of Justin, and Harry Kane with the brace. Brilliant brace by Harry Kane, left foot, right foot brace. Tottenham with a 3-0 win over Leicester. Leicester did win the reverse leg 2-1. And Leicester needed to pick up a result from this to solidify their Champions League hopes. But now it seems like they could actually miss out. They play United on the final match day, and it's going to be basically a final between those two teams where if Leicester draw, they miss out. But if United draw, they actually would go through ahead of Leicester. So Leicester need to win that game. But a few facts. George Hurst, 21-year-old centre forward. He made his Premier League debut for Leicester here. He's the son of former Sheffield Wednesday, Southampton, and England centre forward David Hurst. So that's a little fact for the people who like those little golden nuggets. So there will be no Champions League football next season for Tottenham Hotspur. And as I said earlier, a perfect scenario for Tottenham would be for them to come in 7th, Arsenal to win the FA Cup, and take the Europa League spot from them. That's just my thoughts on this. So Leicester may have to settle for Europa League. Depends on the Man U game there. So, guys, thoughts on this game?
Yeah, remember the point that was made the last time? And you almost dismissed me. I told you that if they lose by 3 or more, the goal defense wouldn't matter. And you almost dismissed me. But you
did say that. You did say that. And you did predict Leicester to come in 5th too a long time ago.
Yeah, and I see the prediction coming through, and I just hope I cross my fingers the last day. I expect Leicester to come in 4th because I expected this Liverpool result. So don't say I didn't expect this because I would have said 3rd. I said 4th. So I expected this Liverpool result, and on the final day, I expect Man U to beat them. Hence, Man U would finish 3rd. Yeah. So let's see how it pans out.
Ryan.
Well, for me, I feel so sorry for Leicester City. They're picking up a lot of injury coming to this game, key player out, but you have to give them credit. For Leicester City, they played very well in that first half, but unfortunately, they buck up on a Tottenham Spurs team where they're hungry. They just hit them on that break, and honestly, Leicester City, they really box around that ball very well, but Tottenham Spurs just stay behind the ball, hold them composure, did not give Leicester City any space between the line to get behind Vardy, get behind to score. But when they're looking at it, they catch Leicester City on the on the counter. Devastated Hurricane Song, Lucas Moura, and the likes of very slow Wes Morgan at the back, the former Jamaican player at the back, very slow. And it just has to give Tottenham Spurs a masterclass by Jose Mourinho. This is what Jose Mourinho wants to do to get out of this Tottenham Spurs team. Because when you look at this Tottenham Spurs team, they have some very good players going forward, the likes of Harry Kane, Dele Alli, Song, Lucas Moura, we can catch it on the break and frighten you. And this is what Jose Mourinho want to try. That's film philosophy. And if Tottenham can do not get Europa League next season, that would have been good for Tottenham Spurs because they still have some very good players.
Yeah, it would be dangerous.
They would have been dangerous because they're going to play one match a week. And with the quality player what Tottenham Spurs have going forward, they just need a couple more pieces to get back. They have a very good goalkeeper. They probably need a good centre back and probably a left back and a right back. And in the middle, they need a very good.
They need a lot of players.
Not
really. Because remember when we were previewing the Everton match, I was saying this Tottenham team looked amazing. The players, the personnel, but it was not consistent. And if they could get that consistent, because these guys went to the final Champions League, I said that. Look, you see the potential of what they have, though. To give Leicester a 3-0, that is not consistent enough. Because when you look at the players, man for man personnel, they probably need some work around the defense. But Lloris showed us in this match why he's a World Cup winning goalkeeper. They probably need a strong backup keeper, like the other clubs have strong backup keepers as well.
They do have a good backup keeper, Mr. Gazzaniga.
Gaza, okay.
Yeah.
So basically, they are underperforming, and this shows that they are underperforming.
Look here. Mourinho needs some time. And he's gonna get the time, and he's gonna get a chance for a window, and he's gonna do some, reshuffling. They might sell Ndombele. He wasn't featured again. Where is Dele Alli? I think Dele Alli is injured. You mentioned him. He probably injured. Dele is injured. He didn't feature as well.
Good players, man.
Yeah. Where's Dele? I didn't see. Yeah, Dele is injured. They have some good players, but Mourinho, he's gonna spend. He's gonna bring in. Maybe they won't spend a lot, but they'll bring in some players to complete the puzzle to compete next season. But Ryan, in this game though, I think Leicester kind of shot themselves in the foot here because
they leave themselves too much open, man.
Yeah, the young left back kept making mistakes and giving away the ball. Luke Thomas kept giving away the ball. He was very good in the last game where Leicester picked up the win there, but his immaturity showed in this game. And he kept giving away the ball, and Tottenham just punished them. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I think Leicester lost the game. They kept giving away the ball on too many occasions. You have to remember, Leicester have dropped so many points. I think 15 points since the restart they have dropped. And Leicester was in the top 4 for almost the entire season. And for them to fall out, it's just sad. You know what I'm saying? They're missing the likes of Soyuncu, who should come back. I don't even know if he's coming back for the United game because that was a dangerous play he got red carded for. That's probably it for his season. Maddison, Pereira, Chilwell, all these guys missing. So look, it's gonna be tough to. I don't think it's gonna take a big performance for them to beat Man United, in my opinion. And before we move on, guys, the stats is very interesting here. The stats here. Because Leicester City had 70% of the ball. Tottenham only had 30. So after Tottenham did the business in the first half and scored those goals, they didn't care about scoring again. Yeah, they just shut up shop.
Remember what I tell you at halftime, that there's no way a Leicester team can come back from a 3-0 Jose team, because if it was a patch team, they would still go for it. They would probably end 5-2, but there's no way. Jose, knowing his formation, he don't want the ball. He want them to keep the ball and hit them on the counter. And just contain them. That's how Jose Mourinho played. There's no way Leicester could come back after 3-0 at halftime. No way.
Great performance by Tottenham Hotspur, man. I just hope they don't get Europe, to be honest. But we're gonna move on to the next game, guys. Aston Villa 1, Arsenal 0, man. What a game by Villa, man. Congrats to Villa on picking up that win and getting out of the relegation zone. They're currently out of the relegation zone. They are in 1734 points. They have a better goal difference than Watford, Bournemouth. So, look, I actually want Villa to survive. That was a spectacular goal by the Egyptian Trezeguet, man. What a freaking goal, man. What a goal. And wait. That was a great ball by Hourihan. Remember I spoke about Hourihan in the last game? this guy has a wicked left foot on him, man. And what a goal. Thoughts?
Yeah, also back Villa to survive. And I remember that money, even when it looked dormant, also back them to survive. And I said Watford will go down. So I hope they don't disappoint me because I've been bringing them for quite some while now. And this performance, it was really pleasing. Arsenal showed their inconsistency. They were building a good run. And them beating Arsenal now just shows the frailty of the Arsenal side. That peak are probably the match came too close to the FA Cup. And they didn't have enough drive, but this just shows the inconsistency and why they are where they are now.
I think it's the Premier League, bro. The Premier League is a strong league. That shows the strength of the Premier League.
Yeah, it shows that as well, but that's why it shows where they are now.
Because if you look, Liverpool win, then they lose. They win, then they lose. City do the same thing. United do the same thing. Arsenal do everybody's doing the same thing. You know? So with the desperation of a team like Aston Villa, a big club like Villa, historically, you know what I mean, a monster. So they actually want to survive. They don't want to go back down to the championship. So coming to Arsenal, it's a big game. And maybe in Arsenal's mind, it's not a big game for them because they think they can't get Europe no more. So it's whatever, you know what I mean? Changes were made and everything. But Villa wanted it more, and it showed by the goal that Trezeguet scored. Individual brilliance, man. It just made the difference. Arsenal didn't have a shot on target. But yet they beat City, but yet they beat Liverpool. So it just showed who wanted more. Arsenal wanted it more against City. They wanted it more against Liverpool. They came out victors, and the same happened with Villa here, man. I want them to survive, man. They deserve it. In my opinion, I think they deserve it. They spent way too much money not to freaking survive. Ryan, your thoughts?
Well, for me, this is same Arsenal. Collect from the rich and then they just give the poor, man. That's Arsenal, bro. But listen, it's easy for a big team to up against another big team to motivate to come and play good. You understand? And you have to remember this. How many times Arsenal are going to do this? Think Arsenal can do this for 38 games? Sit behind the ball like when they beat Manchester City and Liverpool?
Exactly.
No, they're going to need more. So whenever they find team are going to sit behind the ball, like Aston Villa, take their chance whenever they get it. That Arsenal has to face out to break down these smaller teams. Because really and truly, that's the same Arsenal. They collect from the rich and then they give the poor. Well done to Villa. Well done to Villa.
So you think Villa play West Ham on the final match day, though? Do you think they play on the road? Do you think they could survive, though? Do you think they are going to survive?
Well, I hope they survive, but I'd love to get Jack Grealish.
But you're saying you're very hypocritical, you know, because you want Watford to survive, you hope Villa survive. You know what I'm saying? Make up your mind, man.
Because Watford let me know. Oh, well, you know what? You know what? Chidini are going to beat up Arsenal. They're going to get something from Arsenal. So even
if they get something, right? Even if they get something. Even if they get a draw.
If they win, they stay up.
If they win, they stay up. If they draw and Villa pick up a draw against West Ham, Villa stay up.
Well, let us see, bro.
Listen, Watford going down. I don't care about Troy Deeney, Ismail Assar, Dokori, Kapui, whoever they have. Forget about the sentimental value that you have for the players. The club is a shit club. It's run by shitty people. Maybe not the club. Maybe not the fans. But the owners, man. Despicable. Get them out of here. You got to be ruthless. You got to be ruthless. You can't be nice. Get them out of here, man. Get them out of here. So Villa...
They're simply not good enough. Ryan, because remember we have Mariappa on the team too, but that doesn't matter. They're just not good enough for the Premier League, so they should just get relegated.
Exactly. Like that. Okay, we're gonna move on from this one. Arsenal, look, Arsenal. Oh man, the gift that just keeps on giving, as Ryan said, against the smaller teams on the road, especially on the road. They play Watford. Watford could get a result against them. Their backs are against the wall. It could happen. But Villa could also defeat West Ham. So anything could happen, man. Anything could happen. But the next game, though, United won, West Ham won, and it shows the desperation here again with West Ham. With West Ham, picking up the early goal. Antonio penalty there. Pogba. What is going on in Pogba's head, though? Talk. Say what you got to say, Ryan.
Finish.
No, I ain't got, no. Say what you have to say.
Where is Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba? Where is Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba?
You guys, the thing is, Ryan,
all I want Manchester United fans to do is just calm, relax, because you play against some team where you is Man United, you must win against this team. And you find a little bit of farm and these smaller teams. But you have to give them a lot of credit. Right. They deserve.
True. But I think they were fatigued, though. Remember, look, they were playing the same team over and over again. Fatigue. Hear me out, man. Hear me out.
They rotate. Every single team rotate. Why Manchester United rotate?
Okay, remember I told you we're going to do this intelligent, we're going to do an intelligent breakdown. Remember I told you that? Man United, they fatigue. They just played the FA Cup. You saw how they lost the FA Cup to Chelsea, the semi-final. Then to come back and play a West Ham team, a very physical, a team that back against the wall, they want to assure survival. Remember, they weren't completely out of it. Look, you have Mickey. I think it's easy to play against Antonio and Shusek and Mark Noble and Rice and these guys.
Listen to me.
Let me just finish, man. Why you do that? Why you do that, though? Why you do that? Why do you do that, though? Why do you do that? Could I finish? I'm not finding any excuses. Could I finish, man? When Liverpool got battered 4-0 by City and you drew against Everton and then you drew against Burnley, y'all come up with the fucking, the excuses about you drunk and about you celebrating and all of that. So don't come when I'm breaking down the thing. Don't come with that. Seriously, don't bring that. Don't bring that. You understand?
Check it. This is the argument about the fatigue. This is where I disagree with argument about fatigue, right? I understand that the matches were close together, but they rotated heavily in the FA Cup, And
no, they didn't. Man United did not rotate heavily. They didn't. They changed a few guys.
They changed the formation, all right.
But they didn't rotate heavily.
In this match, no, they didn't rotate heavily from the FA Cup, but they rotated heavily going into the FA Cup. What I'm saying, they could have rotated again. Their bench should have been enough to see off a West Ham. But then again, West Ham, as you were saying, Dominic is a good team.
No, you have to give credit. You got to give credit for
They are playing some team where Man United should get the result from.
Yeah.
But when they find against a good competitive team, they're going to be in trouble because
all I'm saying is
their manager.
Just saying it differently, because what I'm saying is we expect a Man U to win a West Ham, but West Ham is a good team because they're physical, as Dominic was saying.
Okay, why you expect Man United to win? Based on the name Man United? That's why?
That is also a reason, but based also on form.
Against West Ham, they're fighting for a Champions League.
But do you know? Do you know West Ham beat Man United in the reverse fixture?
That's what I'm telling the man.
What I'm saying though, you have to give credit. You guys got beaten by Watford. So what you talking about? It's the Premier League. And we keep saying that.
I'm talking about Liverpool consistent, man.
Listen, Ryan,
Man United don't consistent.
Everything is not about Liverpool.
What you mean, Ryan? What you mean they're not consistent? When you talk some sense.
Man
United has been one of the most consistent teams in the Premier League.
At 20 points, Liverpool are leading.
Look, I'm not talking. Look, consistency means over a period of time, a short period of time. Look, Man United went about 20 games without losing. So what are you talking about?
Playing against who?
It doesn't matter. You lost to Watford. So it's the same teams they're playing against. You drew to Everton. You drew to Burnley. It's the same teams they're playing. It's the same teams we're playing. It's not a great season. It's not a great season for United. It's not a great season for City. It's not a great season for anybody else. It's been a great season for Liverpool. So you could sit up there and you could talk shit about other teams because you're having a great season. But when you got 75 points the other day and you were 25 points behind City, I wasn't hearing you. I didn't even know you.
I closed the gap on you. I closed the gap on you.
That's not the point I'm trying to make, though. The point I'm trying to make is break things down intelligibly and not break things down because you're up there.
Too much a defend of Manchester United.
I'm not defending them.
Look at when they meet Chelsea. They failed.
Listen, because Chelsea they got a good run and it's a team fatigued. It's a team. Remember, these teams have to train.
I'm going to hear what you're going to say. I'm going to hear when they say game 38 when Leicester City.
Look here. It doesn't matter. Leicester's back is against the walls. Both of their backs against the walls. Leicester, if they win on the day, good for them. But the point I'm trying to make is, if you keep playing the same 11 over and over again, the players are going to get tired mentally and physically.
Nobody tell him to do that, Dominic. Nobody tell him to do
what I'm saying, man. Let me just finish what I'm saying. It's because they don't have the quality and the depth to rotate like you think they could. They can't. They cannot. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they keep playing the same players over and over again. Take Bruno Fernandes out the team. Take Rashford out the team. And then you rotate. And what's going to happen? They're going to drop points. So that's why if it's working, he play them. But it gets to a certain point, it gets to a threshold where you have to say, nah, man, I'm pushing these players too hard. Let me make a change. And then when you do that, that is what happens. It's a no-brainer. It happens with Liverpool too. Anytime you guys rotate the team, you fall off. And then what Klopp has to run back and do? Bring the guys off the bench real quick to win the games.
If Ryan even take off one player's problem.
Exactly. So what are you talking about? If Liverpool rotate, Eddie, okay, do me a favor.
Look at them in Chelsea match. Look at them. You take off. How you take off in Chelsea match?
Look,
they take off somebody.
They took off Willian, Mount, and they took off Giroud and refreshed the team right away. And bam, 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 goal. You understand? So it's about, look, take Mane and Salah out of Liverpool team. Don't even have them in the 20, and you guys lose.
That money.
Lose. And you can, look, take them out the team and see what happens. Where the goal is going to come from,
I'm asking you a question. How many goals can Liverpool have this season?
Listen, I don't care what you're trying to say right now. Take Salah out the team. Take Mane out the team. Play Origi. Play Ox. Keep them off the bench. Don't even have them on the bench. Let's see what's going to happen.
The reason why Liverpool
let's see what's going to happen.
Fucking Premier League this season. Team sports. Bullshit. When I look at it,
individual brilliance is popping up late in the game. 1-0 down, 1-0 down, 2-1 down, late in games. 1-0 late in games, coming back, win games. 1-0.
Do you remember when you get 100 points? When you score in a bag of late goal?
Don't give me that.
Do you remember when you get 100 points?
Listen, don't give me that. When last you beat a team 5-0? When last you beat a team 5-0?
In a matter.
6-0.
No,
I'm just saying.
Give me the Premier League. Cheap points and cheap points. Listen, come on, bro. You remember when I get 100 points?
Come on, bro.
Answer the question. Do you remember when I get 100 points?
So many points since then. I can't remember everything. How am I going to remember everything? I can't remember everything.
Well, I make a fast forward and remember it. You see, when you get 100 points, it's when you get 100 points because it look like my brain more faster than quicker than you.
No, it seems like you're you're obsessed over City, it seems.
Listen.
Because I don't remember.
Do you remember how many league goal Manchester City score when they get 100 points?
Look, it doesn't matter. The point we're trying to make is the point. No, I don't. I just said I don't.
Because we are saying it makes no sense. Because you say,
listen, what I'm saying makes sense because
late goal and this and that.
The point I'm trying to make is not about no late goals. The point I'm trying to make is about rotation and fatigue.
Man United not good enough. Look, they did not play anybody whenever they played somebody.
Liverpool and Chelsea, if you look at the bench, who are the better bench?
It no matter who win the game.
Liverpool and Chelsea?
Who are the better bench?
Chelsea, of course.
I'm not talking about who win the game, man. Just
Chelsea
think about
had the better bench.
Listen,
I'm saying, hold on, Ryan.
Chamberlain come up.
Ryan, let the man talk now.
You see the starting lineup, when I saw that starting lineup, I saw it and I said Liverpool the better start line, but I saw no one on the bench to come on and give an impact. And it showed in the match, you know. I could have told that before. Because our bench, when you look at it man for man, our bench was superior to our Liverpool.
Listen.
When you have is the only thing that even edge over these teams. Look, if you take one person to start line up, you have a problem, right?
When you have Minamino, when you have Minamino coming off the bench, you expect nothing. You expect nothing. Okay?
Axel Chamberlain scored.
Listen, Chamberlain scored a good goal. Chamberlain scored a good goal. That was a very good breakout play. Chelsea overcommitted.
When Liverpool, when
we didn't even get to that game. You know
listen,
what? Wait.
Listen, let us move on because I cannot take this Man U thing.
Wait.
Man United thing when you playing.
Man United, I am defending Man United. I'm speaking facts here. Facts, cold facts. They've been playing well. Solskjaer been playing well. You know what I mean? But the team has been stretched by playing the best team over and over again, the best 11, and then it's only a matter of time before Bruno Fernandes ain't show up in back-to-back games. You know what I'm saying? He ain't show up in back-to-back games, and you see from the results. They need depth. They need more players, and that's why maybe a Sancho could come in and help them. But Greenwood scored the equalizer here, and he became he tied 17 goals for the high-scoring teenager with Rooney, Best, and Kidd. So he could actually break that record as well. So I think it was fatigue. You might not agree, but I think it's fatigue. And the players are tired, very, very tired. When you play games back-to-back, it doesn't matter what sport you play every 2 days, you're going to feel the effect. And the players are tired, and maybe, look, if there's teams that are doing it better, kudos to them. Look at how much City rotate. 7 changes. Liverpool now rotate nobody. They're not rotating nobody.
In a Christmas, watch Jurgen.
I'm not talking about Christmas. I'm talking about after the restart. I'm talking about after restart, where the players were out for 100 days. We're talking relevant things right now.
Bro.
Talking relevant things. We all know Liverpool has absolutely no bench. The bench is just ghosts sitting on Liverpool bench. Ghosts.
They're still winning the Premier League.
It don't matter.
Ghosts. That's because
you won the Premier League because of your brilliant 11 players and maybe one or two to come off the bench. Brilliant 11. Endurance.
You should be ashamed of yourself because you have a world-class bench and a team who have nobody on the bench.
Ryan, that's a bullshit argument. You know why? Because we won the last 2 Premier Leagues.
We're talking about the current, bro.
Mental fatigue. Okay, mental fatigue. We couldn't
Let's
do
go.
it.
Finish up. Let's move on.
Now I'm bringing you some. We couldn't do it for 3 seasons on the bounce. Mental fatigue is whoever has the best mental fortitude ends up winning the Premier League. Liverpool were a better team this season. They won the Premier League. You failed to even acknowledge that we won back-to-back Premier League. We won 4 before you could win 1. Take over or not. And you come in and talk bullshit.
Take a 59 years to win 1.
Okay. Doesn't matter. 30 years.
You want me to just say?
It doesn't matter.
57 years to win 1.
It doesn't matter.
And it takes Chelsea 49 years to win 1.
It doesn't matter.
We were one of the first teams to win the Premier League. What are you talking about? Premier League, we're not talking about ancient history.
Look,
bro,
you know what? We're talking about Premier League. He bringing back ancient things. Ancient. What you want us to talk about? Slavery?
Listen, let's
and
go.
The Vikings?
Wait. Wrap up.
You want us to talk about? What you want us to talk about?
Bro, let's wrap up because you guys don't have no time, bro.
You want us to talk about Genghis Khan and all of that and the Great Wall of China? That's what you want us to talk about. You're talking ancient history, bro. That's what you're talking about. You want us to talk about? We talk us to talk about World War 1 and 2.
You don't have 19 Premier League. You have 19 First Division titles, right?
Listen, man. Chill out with your First Division titles. This is the new millennium, bro. This is the new millennium we talk about.
Nine Premier League trophy. 19.
Whatever.
How much you witness? How much you witness? This is the first one.
How much you
it
witness?
No matter how much more witness.
It matters,
19
bro.
This is how you,
Premier
this is how you feel now. This is how you feel now. I felt this way every other year.
You just come up, brother. You just
Let me
come up
ask
winning
you a
with a trophy,
question.
bro.
Let me ask you a question,
No,
right?
bro.
Let me ask you a question. Ryan, you're in Canada right now, right? Huh?
I'm listening.
Somebody give you an opportunity. Same here. I'm in America. Someone give me an opportunity. I better myself. I'm doing things. Maybe if you were in Jamaica, you would not have been in that position. It's the same like City and Chelsea. Somebody saw interest in the club. They give him an opportunity. City, look, it could have been an Aston Villa. It could have been...
Listen, right, this is what you feel to understand, right?
Let me talk. You're like a little spoiled child.
This is what you feel to understand about me.
See what I have to say.
I could have supported Man United and brag about having all that success, you know, because I know about that, right?
Yeah.
I chose consciously to support Chelsea, knowing that that is a project. And I witnessed them before them having success. So you to say how you come up, it's not a matter how you come up. I support this team when they were on the verge of rising.
Look, all I'm saying though,
I was a Liverpool supporter when my team was down.
That's not the point.
Liverpool had a history before, Ryan.
Exactly. Of
I
winning
don't
things.
know about the history. I didn't know about
Liverpool had a history of winning. They won the Champions League.
Guys, let's go. We're spending too many time on Man U. Let's move on.
We're not talking about Man United anymore. We're done with Man United.
Let's move on. Next game.
We're done with Man United. You know what I'm saying? Look, City got taken over, but that could have been, you know, the club Bury that just got extinct. The club Bury of Manchester. It could have been Bury that got taken over by the Sheiks. It couldn't have been. It might have. You know, City could have still been struggling. Maybe they would have been playing in the Championship now. But it's just the opportunity came. They saw City. They got City. Stop hating. Simple. Let us move on. The next game, man. The next game, we're not even going to spend long on the next game. Watford 0, Man City 4. I wasn't expecting anything different. Watford, we spoke about already. Sacked Nigel Pearson. And under the interim manager, Hayden Mullins. And they got mauled. They got mauled. They got mauled. I don't even know if mauled is the right word.
So what I want to know, did Watford board expect Watford to be City?
I don't know. Maybe they did.
That's stupid. I don't see why they sacked the guy.
Maybe they did, yeah. And we had Sterling scoring twice here. Former Liverpool man scoring twice. Phil Foden scoring once. And world-class defender Emerick Laporte scoring the 4th goal. So 4-0. 4-0. Watford actually thought they could have, they could have keep the deficit down. But this game actually put them behind Villa. And, put them behind Villa on goal difference. And maybe behind Bournemouth too. So, yeah, I think so. I think behind Bournemouth as well. Behind Villa on goal difference. So, listen, man, they got what's coming for them, and I want them to go down. Definitely want them to go down. So, City showed up in their new kit again. Guys, how you like the new kit? I have it right here, you know.
You assume we like it.
I have it
Where
right
they get that 80s kit from, Dominic? Where they get that 80s kit from? Maybe I'll go.
No, it's what I got to understand. It's inspired by some art, some mosaic, broken tile art in Manchester.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's why
it was water background, but right.
No. It's a tile. It's those broken tile mosaics. Yeah. So I got the kit right here, Ryan. You see that? Where's your Liverpool kit for the next season? Big Liverpool fan. Where's the kit?
Bro, just go on with you have a fantastic kit. I like the Manchester City.
Where's the kit? Okay. Look, I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me though. It definitely grew on me. So guys, I have a look.
I don't like the Chelsea kit because we either only score 3 or we get 3 in.
In the kit, right? The new kit. I have a few little things for you guys here before we move on. Not much to talk about in this game. I made a review already. And I don't think you guys have much to say about this game. We expected a win against Watford here as well. We beat them 8-0 in the reverse fixture. Bernardo scored a hat-trick in that. We beat them 6-0 in the FA Cup final. And that's the thing. They made an FA Cup final and they still sacked the man. You know what I mean? They still sacked Gracia early on in the season. So this, look, man. Look, I don't even want to, we talk about them too much. Fun fact about Watford.
You just talking about
Fun fact about, wait. Fun fact about Watford and City is that these are the two teams that beat Liverpool this season.
And Arsenal?
No, but in the Premier League.
Where did Arsenal beat them?
Arsenal beat them in the Premier League too, but it's just context.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a City-Watford thing. How you feel about that, Ryan? Those 3 L's. You bagged 3 L's this season. You thought you were going to go unbeaten, and you got 3 L's. You thought you were going to get 100 points. What happened to that?
I still won the Premier League.
Listen, it's a great achievement, but answer this question. Who won the last 2?
I don't deal with the past. I deal with the present.
You see, you hear? He not deal. You see this guy? This guy keeps. You see that?
How much points the guys on now, Ryan? How much points Liverpool on now?
96.
96. You have a chance to equal our
listen, I'm telling you this. Watch out. Listen,
you can equal Chelsea.
You know what?
Look,
maybe can rub shoulders.
Listen, you don't even need to go in. You already said enough. You already said enough. You said enough.
What I'm saying.
Well, look, now, we're not taking nothing away from Liverpool.
Listen, if I get 96, you know what? I'm happy with that. You know why?
But we know you won the title. We're not taking that away.
I know you're not taking it away, but I'm just giving you some flaws, right? If I get 96, it's a history. Go down in our history. You know why? 96 people that died. And if that be history we won the Premier League.
What are you talking about? That thing that happened in Belgium?
Yes, man. No, man, in England, man.
Is England that happened?
Yeah, 96 people has died for Liverpool.
Highbury.
That's show history.
Right?
That's show history.
Hillsborough, something like that.
That's show history for us.
Yeah, I understand the sentiment, but it's why you guys got to show the next game.
Exactly. Like,
listen, I look at my player on social media. They're all over. And I'm not.
Who you guys play on the final day though?
If Newcastle beat you, it's not a surprise because I think my player them look drunk.
Oh God! Oh, I'm not even gonna comment on that. Because
the guys are drinking champagne and this, bro.
I'm not commenting on that.
So hold on. When the guys beat Chelsea and celebrating, you're in drunk. I don't understand. You're convenient drunk when you feel like. I don't understand.
Ryan,
let's move on. Let's move to the next.
Ryan, you have to think. You have to think when you're saying things.
But
because you're talking about Man United, not fatigue. And then you're talking about Liverpool.
That's totally different than drink alcohol.
But you're going to say...
They're drinking alcohol. Man United not drinking alcohol.
But who tell them to drink alcohol? That's not
exactly.
Us. That don't have anything to do with that.
It's the same how you said.
That's what I'm saying to you. And Manu expect a win. Manu fans expect a win. But right now, if I get 99 points, that would be good. But if my team lose,
my question is,
look at it this way, right? Usain Bolt run Olympics, he win 100 meter, he win 200 meter. Before the relay, decides, he win everything, world champion, he go drink. 4 by 1 come.
Exactly.
It doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. No, it's his fault.
Stop making excuses, man. True professionals just play out the season. You're not gonna. If you know you have a game, drink when the season is done. Celebrate when the season is done. The job isn't over yet. The job isn't over. You finish off the season. Don't come tell me you lose because you were drunk.
Let's go. Move on.
So if the thing is good for if fatigue is good for you, it's good for United too. They lose because they were fatigued. Liverpool lose because they were drunk and fatigued.
We all know that Manchester United inconsistent over the years.
Liverpool has been inconsistent since they lost to Atletico Madrid. How many losses since you lost to Atletico Madrid? Tell me. I'm waiting. Tell me how many losses. Let me see if you could remember. About 6.
3.
6.
Where get 6 from?
Arsenal, City, Watford, Atletico Madrid twice, and Chelsea. 6. And draws. 2 draws. Burnley, Everton. Come on, tell me. Am I lying? Who is inconsistent now? You failed to win in 8 different games. 8.
96 points, bro.
It doesn't matter. 100 points, bro. 100 points. 98 points, bro.
Our goal
What's
is
your point? What's your point?
Is the Premier League.
Man, your arguments are flawed.
Listen, guys, down in the comment section, I'm just winding up.
Look, bullshit, bro. But
Man United, Man United not good enough. But let's go, move on.
Quiz time. Short, easy quiz. Who is one of the only players? I couldn't come up with any others. I would have to do some really deep research to play for both Manchester City, Chelsea, and Liverpool. Ryan, you first.
Sturridge? No, Sturridge, yeah. Daniel Sturridge.
But Mr. Ryan first.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is Daniel Sturridge, though. It is Sturridge. It is Sturridge. So, you know what I'm saying? It is Sturridge. So I just, I come up with these quiz to keep Ryan on his heels, because
you're late.
Act like you know so much. You act like you know so much history.
You know what? I have something I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you. Hold on.
You need to be sharper than that.
Hold on. I am going to teach you in this video. Continue.
Teach me.
I'm going to teach you something. Yes, wow. Better you're going to surprise.
Look, the last game we got to talk about. The City play Norwich on the final day. Watford play Arsenal. Last game we got to talk about. Big game. One of the best games of the season. By far, Liverpool 5, Chelsea 3, 8-0 thriller. 8-0 thriller. Liverpool finally. Wait, man. Liverpool finally getting to lift the Premier League title. Something that Chelsea has done how many times?
5 or 6. Probably skip a year, but we probably won that year that I skipped, so 5 or 6 times.
You have won it twice over the last decade. Mourinho won it and Conte won it. And before Mourinho had won it, and then I think Ancelotti had won it. I think you guys have like 4 titles. 4 or 5 Premier League titles.
We have at least 5. I'm sure about 5, Dominic.
So
Jose Mourinho win 2. Yeah, they have 5. Jose Mourinho win 2. Carlo Ancelotti and also the guy from
Conte
Everton.
won 1.
Conte and Carlo Ancelotti. Jose Mourinho won 2.
How much is that?
5.
They have 6.
6. That's 5 or 6. Yeah.
6. And I'm gonna let you guys know the years. I think a no-name kind of a small manager did win 1. Okay, they actually have 5. Mourinho, Ancelotti. I think Mourinho won
Twice.
2.
Yeah.
2 back to who won the one in 2004 though?
Mourinho won 3 with Chelsea, bro.
Yeah, he won 2 first, a back-to-back, and he came back.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah. So, how many times Chelsea lifted before Liverpool did? 5. How many times City lifted before Liverpool did? I'm just making an example. 4. We know about this feeling already. You know what I'm saying?
I understand how you're feeling,
You just got your cherry picked. You are a virgin. You just got your cherry picked. You know what I'm saying? You're happy. Yeah, I know. You're happy. And then, look.
Wait, Dominic, they did the bus tour yet? They did the bus tour?
No, they can't do that. Coronavirus going on.
Exactly.
Last year, Mr. Manchester City, the bus tour, brother. Yo, Palmer, they think empty.
Look.
Empty.
That's because they don't build up their team.
You are a hater. You're a hater. There are, look, there are levels. Some stadiums hold more than others, right?
City can't leave the full of the Etihad, bro. When Champions League is
you know what I don't like about you? You keep cutting people off when they're talking. That's rude. That's rude.
Okay, sorry.
You need to let people talk. You know what I'm saying? See your Palmer down there just chilling himself.
Okay.
Is it a Liverpool thing?
But you know,
you win a title, you win a one title. Look, next season, look. If City don't win the title, I want a Chelsea or United or Tottenham, Arsenal, one of them could win it. I don't want Liverpool to win it. Just because of people like you. Seriously. And this is nothing against Liverpool. This is just because of people like Ryan and them. You know what I'm saying? Who don't know how to act. But anyway, this was a great game. 5-3. You know what I mean? Naby Keita, brilliant goal. And we're not going to get too deep into each goals and everything. That was a great, because I know by the time we had the City game, I didn't have much to say. Look, we had the Chelsea game now. Palmer, I don't think you are going to have much to say. But Ryan,
give us some quick.
Ryan, I'm going to go on. Look, let me tell you what's going to happen.
I will keep it short.
Let me tell you what's going to happen, right?
Let me tell you what's going to happen. 1 minute, less than a minute.
But hear this. Let me tell you what's going to happen, Palmer. Ryan is going to take 2 minutes to talk about Naby Keita.
No, I'm not. I will not do that. I will not.
Ryan is going to take 3 minutes to talk about how world-class Trent Alexander-Arnold is.
No, I will not do that, bro. I will not do that. Then he's
going to take the next 5 minutes to talk about Gini Wijnaldum scoring and how much they should re-sign Gini Wijnaldum on a contract extension, and how they don't need Thiago, or Thiago could add depth to the squad. Then he's going to talk about what's the fourth goal again? He's going to talk about Roberto Firmino and how good he is, better than Jesus. Then he's going to talk about Oxlade-Chamberlain and how good he is. Yeah, you understand? And then he going to fail to realize that the defense with Van Dijk and Gomez and Alisson did ship 3 goals.
Let's run through this.
That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen.
Fun factor for you guys. If you didn't know. Do you know Jurgen Klopp is the first German manager to win the Premier League and the first ever?
And you know that? You know why?
Listen.
You know why?
I give the viewers some quality, man.
No, you tried to give.
Leave me alone. Okay. Listen.
Where did you learn that from? Where did you learn that from?
Oh, God. Listen.
You watch my video. I made a video. 10 fun facts about Liverpool.
Right.
Jurgen Klopp would become the first German manager to win the Premier League. And you coming to tell me you want to teach me?
Okay, all right. Remove Jurgen Klopp out there. I'm going to school.
You see this, Palmer?
Right?
You see trying to school me?
Palmer.
I already schooled him.
But they didn't know that most British people are descended from Germans. But they didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that.
Listen, Palmer. I'm going to school, both of you guys. I'm going to teach you something you guys never hear, right?
Okay. Let me hear.
Just sit back, grab a beverage, viewers, you're going to get quality for your money. And Dominic can cut out this and put it on him channel. This is banger. Do you know?
I could bet this is not factual.
Do you know Mohamed Salah is the first Egyptian to win? Just I don't know to talk. Mohamed Salah is the first Egyptian. Mohamed Salah is the first Egyptian to win the Premier League. Dejan Lovren is the first Croatian player to win the Premier League. And you guys didn't know this. Mohamed Salah.
What about Naby Keita?
Naby Keita is the first Ghanaian. Sadio Mane is the first man from Senegal to win it. We know this.
What's the point, bro?
We know this. This is things we know.
Joel Matip is the first Cameroon player to win.
I don't get the point.
This is something I'm teaching you.
These guys are some of the first guys from their country to win the Premier League because of the quality.
Joel Matip is not from Cameroon. What are you talking about? Joel Matip is not Cameroonian.
From you know the country I forgot.
No, he is from. You see how he mixing up himself? Cameroon is a country he played international football for, but he's not from Cameroon. He was not born in Cameroon.
It's the same thing for me. They say Wes Morgan is the first Jamaican to win the Premier League, but Wes Morgan wasn't born in Jamaica, bro.
Exactly.
Sterling born in Jamaica. Sterling is a Jamaican because Sterling is born here.
Exactly.
Jack Barnes is born in Jamaica.
Hold on. Do you know?
What?
Do you know? I'm going to teach you because you guys go like couldn't know, you know. Do you guys know? Liverpool is the first Kenya to win the Premier League.
Divock Origi was not born in Kenya.
Divock Origi born in Kenya. Divock Origi father is a Kenya. He born in Kenya, moved to Belgium, and get citizenship at Belgium.
Who Divock Origi is his father?
Divock Origi born in Kenya and get citizenship in Belgium at an earlier age.
Palmer, what are your thoughts on Chelsea shipping 5 goals, bro?
Yeah, that was very disappointing. I stopped defending these guys because guess what? I used to defend them. I said before that they need improvement and leadership. And
Watch Dominic look it up. Watch Dominic look it up.
I look it
Watch
up.
him look it up.
Because
Watch him look it up.
I know.
Look it up.
Listen, I know. I'm not looking anything up. I know this. Divock Origi was born in Belgium. I know this. He's not born in Kenya. He's of Kenyan descent.
Continue looking up what I'm telling you. Continue looking up what I'm telling you.
Come on, man. Look. If you're gonna come with some facts to teach people,
you have to make sure they're accurate, bro.
Come with some accuracy and come with something good. Don't come up with these things.
I'm tired to defend Kepa, bro.
Yeah.
I give up now. I reached the point where I give up again. Because some of those goals, they're good goals, don't get me wrong, but there were no effort to save them, and some of them he could have straight up saved, brother.
Exactly.
We should have at least drawn that match. Right?
I think the free kick he should have fling himself, try to stop it.
I'm not expecting him to save it out and out, but he didn't make the effort, brother.
It was not savable.
Yeah, but he still didn't make the effort. If I saw he made the effort, I would say, yeah, this keeper, we can work with him at potential and whatever. But this guy, I don't know what to say. He don't deserve to represent.
Mentally he's not there, man. You could just
I don't know
he's lost, man.
I don't know how to. They need sports psychologists or something like that to talk to them and to get the best out of them because they're not performing up to their potential. I know they can do better than this.
It's a lot of these guys are under a lot of pressure, man. A lot of eyes on these
what I took from this is that we can respond. That's what I got from it. We can respond to being 3-0 down, and that's the bright side that I look at.
I think Chelsea need to sign. They tried. You know what I mean? They lost Courtois.
Yeah, and I feel so happy about how they.
I think honestly, Chelsea need to sign that goalkeeper from Ajax, Onana. They need to sign Onana. I want to see them grow some balls and sign Onana. Pay the money, sign Onana, and bring in another. Chelsea need to sign a better centre back. Seriously.
Yeah, like
Rudiger is good. Rudiger is good, but good, decent, good. You know what I'm saying? He's not like, oh my God, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Kurt Zuma is a better defender than Rudiger, in my opinion. I
heard he's linked to PSG. I think he's linked and he's on his way out. That's what I'm hearing some sources. But
I think Chelsea should sell Christensen.
That's what I've been saying all this time, and you guys were still defending him. Listen, defending is not about passing the ball out the back. The way Chelsea play right now is not about passing the ball. Jorginho can pass all the balls.
Look, you guys need to sell Jorginho too. Sell Jorginho to Juventus. He isn't there anymore. His head isn't there. Sell Jorginho, bring in a better defender. Look, Ryan, no disrespect to you or nothing to cut you off, but you're talking bullshit, bro. Seriously. You know what I mean? You're talking BS. Liverpool has been great this season, not taking anything away from Liverpool, but you're coming with this Origi born in Zimbabwe or Kenya or fucking South Africa, Lesotho and these places. And he was born in Belgium. You know what I mean? You're coming about Joel Matip. Joel Matip was born in Germany. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
When you have your players, you have to know your players. Know your players, okay? A lot of people don't even know who are playing for them.
Virgin, they're born in... Brother, they're born... Listen, Dominic, listen. The man born in Kenya and moved to Belgium at a young age.
The man was not born in Kenya. He was not born in Kenya.
Okay,
he wasn't.
Right. Okay, move on.
You know, Christian Benteke was born in Congo and he moved to Belgium. He was born in Congo. Pogba was born in France, and I think his brothers were born
in Africa. Yeah.
In Guinea. In Guinea. Do you know Pogba is a Guinean by descent? You don't even, do you know that?
You didn't know that. You didn't know.
You didn't know that. Don't come to me that. You don't know that. You're lying, bro. We caught you.
Bro,
caught you, bro.
What you gonna say, Mozambique?
Hold on. You see that one? No, that one. Listen, bro.
We caught you,
don't
bro.
caught. I know. You know. Say, I ask that question. Do you know? Say, half of that French team that win the World Cup born in Algeria.
Algeria. Algeria?
No.
Africa, you mean?
Not even near half.
You mean Africa?
He said Algeria. That's what he said. Algeria.
Why you say Algeria?
Maybe one
Algeria. Algeria and close to France.
Algeria is in Africa, but how could the whole France team born in Algeria? Who?
Half don't
born in.
Who?
Exaggeration, bro.
What are you talking about? Who?
Exaggeration. Half of them don't born in Algeria.
Zidane. No, I'm just showing you. You say the best French player them born in Algeria, right?
Look, no, wait. You have a good point what you're trying to make here about there's a lot of good French players who you know of Algerian descent. Yes, you do. That's a great point. But we're talking about now. Why are you bringing up history? And you saying you. Anyways, man, it's been a great one. It's been a great one. Well done. You know what I mean? Liverpool winning the title. Chelsea there. You know what I'm saying? They tried. They tried, but Liverpool was too, you know what I mean, dominant for them on the day. They wanted to lift the trophy after a win. Chelsea tried their best. Pulisic had a great game. You know what I'm saying? Abraham pick up a goal there. Giroud to pick up a goal. Pulisic with a goal and assist. Hudson Odoi with a, you know, Chelsea got a lot of bright spots
could
up top.
Actually play for Croatia before he had kept for US as well.
Yeah, Pulisic, yes. But he was not born in Croatia.
Yeah, but I think his dad is Croatian.
So somebody for him is in Croatia. And he even say he doesn't want to be known as Pulisic. He wants to be known as Pulisic. Because he wants to get that whole Croatian stigma away from, you understand? Away from him. Ryan, I study this thing, you know. Just so you know. I study this thing, okay? I know things. These are things that fascinate me.
You know, I want me to go up on a. Can I?
You know what? We're gonna do a quiz, okay? But make sure when we're gonna do this quiz, fact check. Get your facts right. Not.
I'm a quiz master. I can read the questions for you guys.
You're very good. You're very good at quizzing.
No, but I'm a pro, so you can't put me.
Palmer, you know what?
Yeah,
we're gonna do a quiz. You come up with the questions, and me and Ryan, we're gonna go on. We're gonna.
What date is this quiz?
It doesn't matter. Just come up with some questions.
I can do that by tomorrow, bro.
No, take your time. Come up with 20 questions. 20 questions, and you're gonna have 10 for me, 10 for Ryan. If he can't answer his, then you move it on to me, and I get the point. You understand?
Yeah, so I know the farm. I know that farm.
Do something like that. We're gonna go into this. We're gonna do, and let's. You got mouth. Make it general though. It's gonna be general, and
not just Premier League.
It could look. What you want it to be about, Ryan?
I'm asking you guys.
Ryan, what you want it to be about? Tell me.
We watch a Premier League, so it's all about the
Premier League. Premier League. How you want this quiz? Multiple choice or what you want?
No, multiple choice. What kind of multiple choice? That's not how quiz work.
Okay, all right. You ready for this, Ryan?
So you get when's the next meet? Sunday?
Sunday.
So you Sunday to prepare.
Sunday. You have time, man. A lot of time to prepare. Don't worry about yourself.
Don't worry yourself. But guys, it's been real, man. It's been real. I appreciate it's been a long conversation. You know, good arguments, bad arguments. You know what I mean? Some great matches. Congrats to Liverpool. City are gonna come hard next season. Liverpool are gonna come hard next season as well. United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, Wolves, everybody, Everton. You know, next season is gonna be crazy. So, guys, man, it's time. I know I don't want to leave, but you know we have to cut this. We have to cut this. So I actually wanted to do a prediction, but I don't ever have the energy, man. I never have the energy.
No, it's just up to you, bro. Because we're up for it if you're up for it. So
you know, I don't know. Yeah, you guys up for the prediction or what?
Next time, man, because both of you guys are going to run long and jaw with the video.
It's you!
It's up to you, Ryan.
Both of you guys took up 30 minutes in the first part. Now, I allow you and both of you guys to talk.
Please. Oh, please.
Spend 15 minutes on the FA Cup alone.
It doesn't matter, though. These are important things.
FA Cup was fire, bro. Because you weren't in it. That's why you feel like
Exactly. You're not in there. So you don't want to talk about it.
No, I leave you guys to talk about FA Cup.
Imagine I beat Manchester United on the weekend and I shouldn't talk about it.
You know what other competition? They're not even in.
We're dealing with FA Cup.
Hear this, right? Palmer, this is what we're going to do. We have a Champions League fixture coming up. When we got Champions League video, Ryan, I'm not inviting Ryan to do this. Not in it. His opinion doesn't mean anything. He's not in it, and he's gonna.
Real Madrid win the Champions League. Real Madrid are Atletico Madrid.
You see?
That's my opinion.
Bullshit.
How long have you been supporting Real Madrid, Ryan?
Exactly.
I'm not a supporter of Real Madrid.
Why just speak them out? No, they don't have a horse in the race, bro.
Come on, man. Stop with the nonsense, bro.
That's just banter, bro.
Yeah, stop the video.
What? Exactly. No. The video is still recording. The video is still recording.
Cut off the video, bro. You're going to do editing.
Guys, I'm not editing anything. If you're watching this right now, nothing will be edited, man. Nothing. Not even the bullshit that Ryan has been talking all day. But guys, it's been real, man. Exactly. He's been exposed in this episode. Guys, it's been real, man. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share your thoughts down below. Until next time, peace out. Rich, squad, Ryan, thoughts.
Yeah, guys, see you on week 38 and have a nice one, you know.
Liverpool fans, just go and enjoy this video. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. Until next time, from your boy Ryan LFC, I like to say peace out. Thanks for watching.